Hey, what is going on? This is Alex Becker, and thank you so much for joining Source ROI and welcome inside the course that goes along with it, ROI Optimization. I'm so freaking pumped you're here because I've literally never worked harder on putting a course together that is designed to not really get people SEO rankings or teach them SEO theory. This course is designed purely to make sure you rank for your searches and you make money. That is it. It is called ROI Optimization because your goal, my goal with this course is to make you money. And that is purely what we're focusing on. No theory, no BS. We're just going to be focused on you taking websites, putting them up there, making money. Period. No theory. Cool? I think you kind of picked up on the main part of this course. Now, really quickly in this kind of intro video, I just want to show you around. First thing you really need to do, of course, you can see how the course is kind of designed below me as I do the kind of hocus pocus dance right here. But I just want to also introduce you to the overall things you need to be doing as well. So the first thing you need to be doing, you can see right above me there's actually access to the Facebook group. There's a link right there, and it's also in the top menu if you get a little confused. Now what you need to do, click on that and follow the instructions on how to join the Facebook group. It's incredibly important because that's where we're going to be kind of handling the hands-on coaching and masterminding and making sure you take everything from this course, understand what's going on by talking to us, and then we basically force you to apply it. On top of that, if you need any help with technical support, your computer's blown up or anything like that, there's a link to that above in the kind of top menu area. Now, with all that being said, your bonuses are right. They're the first little section you can click on, and the whole entire course is laid out in front of you. Now, we are planning on getting the training and coaching started on March 15th, the first 2 months of it. And what you can see below is a lot of the course is already here. Now, by that date, all the remaining videos will be added. The coaching will be in full swing in the Facebook group, and the webinars will be started. You'll be getting the invites and links for those in your email. So with all that being said, guys, this is Alex Becker. Thank you so much for hopping in this course. If you have any technical problems, hit up support. They're going to be all over it for you. If you have any SEO questions or anything, check out the Facebook group. We have our coaches there ready to help you out. I'm going to be there as well, helping you with all your kind of SEO needs. Okay, so I'm going to stop doing karate and jiving around, and I want you to just go straight below, get to the training, join the Facebook group. Let's start making an ROI. All right, this is Becker. Thank you so much. Let's hop into it.
Hey, what is going on? This is Alex Becker, and I want to personally welcome you inside ROI Optimization. This is the whole course, the whole training part of Source ROI, and it's going to be pretty dang cool. Now, let's just get straight into it. The first thing you need to do, and I want to have this quick to-do list right in front of you, is kind of explain to you what you need to be doing right now, kind of give you a warm-up or a, short narrative explaining how to use this website and where to go to get all your stuff. Now, the support is in the upper right-hand corner. It's on every page of the site, the home page as well. If you have any issues with PayPal, technical kind of stuff like that, use that type of customer support. If you have any SEO related questions and stuff like that, that's what the Facebook group is for. Now, the bonuses that were all mentioned in the webinar, they are all in the bonus section, go figure. And right below this video and on multiple places on the site, so you do not miss it, is the Facebook group application. You just need to follow exactly what it says on that page, and we will get you into the Facebook group easy peasy lemon cheesy. We just have these kind of steps to prevent anyone who's not a ROI or Source ROI member from hopping on. With that also being said, all the videos are in the HQ section, as you can see. It's the home page of all this, besides the welcome video you see right when you jump in. So all easy peasy, very easy to find. So with all that being said, let's get started. Now, the ultimate goal of this course, and I want to kind of tell you the big goal of this course before we get into it. The main thing is to get you an ROI on this course. If you do not make your money back 5 times over at least, I will be over the course of this next year. If you don't make your money back over 5 times over, I don't see what you would have done, because we're going to be breaking down exactly how to make an ROI from this course, something that works every single time, how to monetize it every single time, over and over and over again. So if you listen to what's in this course and you apply it, that's it. We're going to get you an ROI. We put together an amazing course, and that is exactly what it's going to get you. This is not one of those courses that is full of theory or BS or stuff doesn't work. If you saw from the webinar, we have lots of stuff that works. This works, and all you have to do is follow the system we lay out for you this course, and then ask questions in the Facebook group with your coaches, myself included being one of those coaches. Now, we're going to help you make a full-time income quickly. My personal goal is that everyone who picks up this course makes $100 a day. Now, will everybody do that? No, because most people won't apply this and follow through. However, the people that do, I truly believe you can reach that goal fairly easily. One of the sites I'm going to be showing you in this course, I did for fun, literally. It was just an example. I did not even care about it, and it makes over $100 a day consistently. If I can do that just having fun and playing around, if you take this seriously, you're going to get away with murder. Now, next thing we're going to be showing you how to do is force you how to make money, period. We're going to give you this system. We're not going to leave anything up to you. We're going to tell you exactly what you need to do step by step. And in the Facebook group, we're going to help you along the way saying, look, this is what you need to be doing. This is what you're doing wrong. This is why you're messing up. So even if the system we give you, the simple system we give you, doesn't get you all the way there, we're going to force you to get all the way there. That's how this works. This is not a leave you behind, let you figure it out and pick up the pieces kind of course. Now we're going to guide you down a simple system, excuse me if I mispronounce words, I speak like an idiot sometimes, but we're going to guide you down a simple system and help you perfect it. All you have to do is just walk down the path we show you, push the buttons we tell you to do what we tell you to do, and we're going to help you perfect it. And then once you have it perfected, then we're going to set you loose to kill it. That's when I really encourage you to start thinking on your own and doing your own kind of twist at things. A lot of courses out there, they say, you know, do what I say, but add your own twist. You don't really know what twist to add right at the start. You don't really have your own ideas about what's going on. And that's why we have this course. We're not going to leave you to make up your own twist to have to get successful with this. Now, there's no beating around the bush or theory in this course. There's no luck-based strategies or up-in-the-air theory. What we're going to say just works. The end. It works. And nothing that can fail to make you money if you just listen. This is not your run-of-the-mill SEO course. This, you just listen to it, you make money. I think I stressed enough. And the big ultimate goal of this whole entire training is to make you understand, and that's through our training strategy. We're going to make you understand, super understand SEO. You're going to be an expert by the end of this course. We're going to give you an SEO system that always works and you can always use. We're going to force you to apply it in the Facebook group, and we're going to assist you with any issues you have. As long as you use the tools right in front of you, it's going to be very, very, very hard for you not to have success with this. And our goal here is to give you the best SEO coaching and course that money can buy, period. Now, who am I really quickly? If you don't know who I am, hopefully you do, because we probably talked in the webinar where you got this from, or you've seen me before somewhere else in the SEO world. My name is Alex Becker, and with about 2 years, a year and a half, I founded a $4.4 million SEO brand, and at the moment have an income of upwards $1.5 million a year. Might be up from then on. Now, I do everything based around SEO. I run SEO services that have thousands of clients. I have very high-paying personal clients. I have my own affiliate sites. I create SEO coaching and training. I literally do everything SEO that there is. I have testing teams. I have rank tracking. I have all sorts of stuff. If it involves SEO, I probably have my fingers in it in some shape or form. So I know a lot about that. Now, with my income and stuff like that, don't really say that to really say, hey, you know, look how well I'm doing, stuff like that. I'm just showing you the potential SEO has when you have a very true understanding of that. It's an extremely, extremely profitable skill set that you can just go to the moon with. So very, very cool stuff. And if you don't know what my brand is, SourceWave and stuff like that, just Google SourceWave. It's used by over 100,000 SEOs per month. We got a lot of cool stuff there, but this is not here to pimp SourceWave. And here's just some cool pictures of me, so you know that I do cool stuff on the internet, I guess. I don't know. These like, hey, look, I'm a real person kind of things. Anyways, you can find me on Facebook. You can find me, if you buy this course, you get, you know, my Facebook. You can go hit me up on there. You have my personal email if anything really falls through with you. I'm a real person. I'm here for you. I'm going to make sure you have a lot of success with this course. Now, who am I really? What are the big points you need to take away from all that? I'm very good at making myself and others money with SEO. I've coached thousands of people. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of success stories with people making their first dollars to making a 5-figure profit from stuff I've taught them. I have clients that are making tons of money from the SEO I do for them. I have businesses that outsource all their SEO to us that are making tons of money. In short, what I do works. And even if you suck at SEO right there are ways to make a massive profit. And funny enough, in this course, I'm going to show you many ways where even if you're a mediocre SEO, and for the longest time, I was not the best SEO, and I made an absolute killing. I actually hit 5 figures a month while being a very mediocre SEO. I actually had no idea what I was doing, but I knew how to pick the right ways to make money. So even if you're just starting off, I'm going to show you crazy ways to make a profit. I've trained thousands of people as well, and I know not only SEO, but how to put it in a way you can use. A lot of really good SEOs out there can't put it in a way that just anyone can pick up and understand. I know how to do that. I've done this a lot. I'm one of the best coaches online, in my opinion. The coaching team that I have is some of the best SEOs online, in my opinion. you're in the right place. All right. Really quickly, all of our coaches, we're constantly bringing on a few coaches here and there to just keep improving the experience. However, let me tell you the minimum requirements to be a coach in this program. You're required to make at least $10K a month from affiliate SEO. Now, why not just client SEO and affiliate SEO? I want a person to go out there and just rank searches, rank for competitive searches and make money. And that's a little bit more difficult to do in affiliate SEO than it is client-based SEO. Affiliate SEO still absolutely kills it. It's one of the most profitable ways to go. Now, with that being said, none of our coaches make less than $20K a month from their combination of clients and their affiliate websites. So every single coach you're going to be talking to in the Facebook group that's going to be helping you knows exactly what they're doing, and they know how to do it very, very well. They've all been doing this for years, and they know SEO as well as I do, and better in some aspects. I really excel at ranking clients, getting clients, ranking affiliate sites. Some of our coaches are really good at kind of black hat wizardry kind of stuff, ranking YouTube videos, ranking Facebook pages, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. But they know all the core training behind this course. We met up, we know everything that's going on in each other's heads. You have top of the line coaches, including myself, to make sure you are successful. Now, with that being all said, the only reason you're here is for the results we can get. So I'm going to jump over to my browser real quick and just show you the straight up results. Okay, I just want to show you some of the results you're going to be going through in this course. Really quickly, it's really competitive affiliate term right here. You type in online guitar lessons. This is a site right here I made for fun. It makes me well over $100 a day, 120. One time made me $200 in one day. And I actually donate all the earnings to charity at this moment because, you know, I do pretty well. Doesn't really change my life too much. However, I have many sites like this that do the same amount. I'm going to be showing you, walking you through these sites. But I made this site right here, and the big thing I want you to take away is I made this site for fun. If you go look at the site really quickly, there's literally nothing going on this site. This is literally the only page that has content in the entire site, and the content's not even complete. I'm going to be showing you how to do that very easily. Now, the cool thing about this is what you're going to learn how to do in this course is get really broad rankings. You type in best online guitar lessons, it shows up third. You take best online guitar lessons for beginners. You can go right here. Shows up first. It might be that I clicked it before. You type in online guitar lessons for beginners. Shows up number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. I think that's 6. Just dominating Google. And you can also go to other searches like guitar backing tracks. Shows up right here. You can see the website right there as well. Now, if we get into like local terms and stuff like that, you can actually see, here we are, number 4. This is actually one of our coaches' websites. See right here, number 4 in Google for Atlanta SEO. Just right up there, just bing, bang, boom. We can throw in a bunch of other searches I'm going to show you where we're just dominating the SEO frontier in there. We just get sites up there, period. Local, affiliate, whatever. You type in limo DC, you can see we're ranking first for presidential limo. This client gets about 10 leads a day from this website. Very competitive term, especially in limo. Just wrecking an entire city's limo economy. You throw in something like Texas rhinoplasty. You can see my site right here, findrhinoplastysurgeons.com. It's showing up in Texas. It's showing up basically anywhere we want it to. We type in, let's just say rhinoplasty Dallas. You can see the site showing up right here. You type in Dallas rhinoplasty, the more competitive term, rhinoplasty. You see the site showing up right here, fourth, right here, just boom right there. You can type in Plano rhinoplasty. You can see the site showing up first and second. It just goes on and on and on and on. You can go and type in like an affiliate term, like ATM provider. Just a massive, big, broad term right here. You can see this is our site right here showing up second in Google, getting these results right here. You can go and type in a huge, massive SEO term like SEO outsourcing. You can see our site showing up here first in Google. This search alone right here makes me around 10K per month from the leads it gets me. Very, very awesome search for my business. Now we can even go back into affiliate stuff. You can type in Insanity Workout Review. And this is actually a site we're going to show you in this course that makes $10,000 per month. And this is a massive, massive affiliate term right here, ranking over WebMD. And this is our site right here showing up first in Google right here. We're going to be breaking down how we make over $10,000 a month just from this one site. And these just quick examples I just showed you a $3,000 per month site, 10K per month site. We make literally just for fun. We're actually just making more sites like this. And I showed you well over $5,000, $10,000 worth of clients right here, just boom, just like that. We're going to be showing you a lot more examples in this course. You probably saw a lot more examples in the webinar we talked to you initially in that. And this is just what we do all day long, and this is exactly what you're going to be able to do all day long, whether you're taking clients, whether you're doing affiliate stuff, whether you're selling your own SEO services, whether you're just reviewing workout products. We're going to show you how to dominate Google in a consistent way that's 100% safe without any BS. So, pretty cool stuff. Now, let's hop into what you need to do now. What you need to do now is you need to watch the course in order. You need to follow the Facebook group application instructions below. Get in that ASAP. It's extremely important. You paid for this. Extremely important. This is where almost half of the course is going to go on as we help you. You need to take notes. You need to apply what we need to say. That's all you need to do. So that being said, you're now going to hop over to the next video in the course, and it's going to be titled Begin Understanding SEO. And that's all there is to it. We're going to break down the cores of SEO right now and then show you where to go next with this understanding. Okay, this is Becker, and I'll talk to you in a few seconds. I'm going to be teaching you all you need to know about using this course. If you understand the general concept of what SEO is, making stuff go up and down in Google, and how people make money with it by selling it out to clients, doing affiliate links, selling other people's products, then you don't need to know much more to use this course. In fact, you don't need to know anything at all if you understand those key points. Because unlike other courses, we're going to decomplicate or decomplicated. A little spelling error there. But we're going to make SEO decomplicated, and we're going to make this very, 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 very simple to understand, because let me tell you something really quickly. It's the people that overcomplicate SEO that never hit success. My whole SEO career, everything I've always done, I've always found the simplest way to do things, the simplest way to understand it, and that is it. And that's one of the reasons I've always been successful, because I can focus on moving forward instead of trying to complicate every little thing. And I like to call that getting lost in the weeds. Now, if you're totally brand new to SEO, you don't even know what SEO is, you don't know how people make money with SEO, it's just you don't really even understand the concept of it at first, go watch the free beginners course that's linked to below this video. It has everything you need to know to get started. It's 100% free. It comes with this course. Just watch that. It's going to answer all the basic questions for you. Now, what I'm going to be doing after that is make this as simple as possible. Now, even if you're a veteran of SEO, you need to watch this video. You need to watch this video because it explains what you need to understand and how you need to think to use this course. Now, this is based around no theory or no mystical systems, no black hat craziness, no weird stuff that is an exception to the rule. We're going to be showing you what is the consistent way to rank in Google, and it's basically in a you press this button, and then you press this button, and you press this button kind of way to make money. So let's start. Let's get this simple lesson out of the way. The core of SEO, and all you need to get a huge ROI with this course, based on this, all you need to really understand, this is like if this was a machine, and you need to understand how the engine works. Because what we're going to be showing you in this course is kind of like how to drive a car really fast and make a lot of money doing it. You don't really need to know how the car works. You just need to know the kind of basis behind how the car works. Just like with an engine, gas goes in, it makes things move, it makes things go forward. With SEO, the engine is relevance plus page authority equals SEO power and rankings. Now, I also meant to add rankings in there, and I'll do so right now. Let me explain that really quickly. /rankings. Now, let me explain this term really quickly. Relevance plus page authority equals SEO power and rankings. It affects the power of links going to our sites that, of course, increase our rankings. If you don't understand that general concept, check out the beginner's course. And it also affects the rankings of our website. So it affects the power of our links and the rankings of our website. Relevance plus page authority affects the power of our links and the rankings of our websites. That is it. Let's explain relevance really quickly. What relevance is and how it affects ranking. A site's relevance to a search relates to its rank. For example, if I have a page that's titled Online Guitar Lessons, and it has info and videos on it about online guitar lessons, and it has the kind of signs that we're going to show you later on in this course that are about online guitar lessons, and it does it the right way, we're going to show you how to do that, then it's going to have a very good chance to rank. It's going to be, for example, the way I like to picture this is, let's say we have a golden retriever competition. And, of course, only golden retrievers can enter the competition. You can't go and insert a wiener dog in there. So with our websites, the on-page SEO and how we do the websites and how relevant we make the website is not going to win us the top rankings. However, it will put us in the runnings. For example, if we show up to that golden retriever contest with a 20-year-old golden retriever who's on his last leg, that's kind of sad, but you know what I'm saying, then we're probably not going to win the contest, but he did get into the contest. So relevance puts us in the running. It's not going to get our rankings for us. Keep that in mind when it comes to just our website. Now, the relevance of the sites linking to our site to the search we're trying to rank for relates to the site's rank. For example, if we have an online guitar lesson site and the sites linking in to the site are about online guitar lessons, it's going to make our website that the links are coming into rank higher. Let me just say that one more time. If the relevance of our links are relevant to the search we're trying to rank for, then our search is going to rank higher. So keep that in mind. That controls where we kind of show up in the rankings. If we have a site about online guitar lessons and the links coming into it are about ninja monkeys, it's not going to do too much to help the rank. However, if the links coming in are about online guitar lessons as well, or just guitars in general, it's going to make our rankings go up a lot more. And this represents kind of the power of the links. All right, it really affects how powerful the links coming into our site are and how they affect our rankings. Keep that in mind. So let's go over a quick example really quick. For in the online guitar lessons niche, here's some examples really quickly. If our website has the metas and the titles and the description and the content, which we're all going to get to, we're going to show you exactly what to do on those. But if it has all these things that tell Google it's relevant in online guitar lessons, it can rank. All right, it can rank for this search. It has the potential as long as there's nothing wrong with the site, which we'll also get into later on. Now, if we have a link right here, and the title and the content of the page that the link comes from is about online guitar lessons, and let's say it's also from a guitar website. This is a very strong link, and if this link links to our website, the rank is going to go up drastically, depending on the competition of the search. If it's a super competitive search, it might only go up 1 to 2 spots. If it's an easy, low competitive search, we're going to show you about in a bit, it can shoot straight up to the first spot right from that one link. Now, if we have a weak link coming from a site that's about ninja swords, it's not going to have much effect on our rankings. And even if we go out and get thousands of these links, it's probably not going to have too much of an effect on our rankings. Now, the next factor is page authority. And let's talk about that and its effect on rankings. It's determined by the amount and quality of links going to a page as well as the domain the page is on. So let me break that down really quickly, and I have a bunch of examples to explain this. The page authority of our site is, and our page authority is going to control our rankings, and our page authority is controlled by the amount of links coming to our site, the quality of those links, as well as the domain the page is on. For example, all right, let's just get into link quality real quick. The link quality, the first really big factor, the main thing that really controls our page authority is the kind of equation represents that is page authority plus outbound links plus link placement plus domain authority. Let me put that in English. All right, so if the page we're getting a link from, this link is going to our website. If the page has lots of good links going to it, the page is going to have a high page authority. Okay? Now, that's just the page itself. Now, the page, if the page that we're getting our link from as well only has 1 or 2 links on it, it means our link is very important. It's obviously the primary link on the page. There's very few links coming out. So that link right there is going to carry a lot more weight than instead if our page that had high page authority had 500 links going onto it. Let's just imagine we put a blog and it has 500 links on that page. How important do you think each of those links are in retrospect? Not very important. So if we have a page that has a high page authority, has good links going into it, and we're going to make it much simpler here in a sec. I'm just explaining kind of the physics. This is the only complicated video in the whole series. And it has low outbound links, only 1 or 2 links going from it. And the link placement is in the content of the page. For example, guys, let's just say the link is on a very reputable blog, but the link is in the comments section. It's very easy to get a link in the comments section. It's very low quality. And because of that, the link will not carry as much weight as if the link was in the main content of the post. Let me show you a quick example of that. Alright guys, we're on my site really quickly, and I just want to show you what a good link looks like compared to a bad link. You can see right here, we have this link right here that links to the high-end client webinar. It's obviously in the content of the page. It's in the content of the page. So it's obviously an important link on the page. It's relevant, yada yada. Now if we go in the comments section, you can see everybody here has links right here. Boom, right here. These are not the best links to have. They can help your website, but they don't carry near as much power as if a link is right here in the content, the main juice of the page. So keep that all in mind. And the final part of the equation is domain authority. So let me just set up a picture of what a good high quality link looks like and a bad quality link looks like. Let's say the page authority, and for the rest of this course we're going to look at it as Google's PR for the rest of this video. Let's just say it has a high page authority, and we're just going to leave it at that. Don't think about it too much right now. And it has a low amount of outbound links. It has 1 or 2 links. And our link is in the content of the page, and the domain it is on is Fox News, a very high authority domain. This is going to be an excellent link. Excellent link. Now let's say the page has a low domain authority, has tons of outbound links. The link placement is in the comments section of the page, and it's on a blog no one's ever heard about or just a brand new domain. it's not going to have a lot of quality. It's not going to be a reputable link, and that's what we want to keep in mind, because the amount of quality links going to a page affect the page authority. So the page authority right here, while it does play a part in link quality, it's kind of a paradox right here. The page authority affects the link quality, and the link quality affects the page authority. Don't get too lost in that right now. The way we're going to explain this for the rest of the video is to look at it by Google's PR. Now, what Google PR is basically the number of Google assigns to a site to indicate its quality. If we go to SourceWave, I'm going to use this little gadget up here at the top, and you can see the Google PageRank is 4. There are many different ways to tell how quality a domain is besides its PageRank, or how to tell how valuable and how qualitative and authoritative a page is by its PageRank. But for the rest of this video, we're just going to use that. When we get into actual how to judge pages, we'll get into more deeper stuff. But all we're going to talk about for the rest of this is high PageRank, because page authority and link quality, I realized a few minutes ago, kind of confusing. But that's how we're going to look at it. We're going to look at it by Google's PR. We'll break down further later on the course how to look at stuff beyond that. Just keep this all in mind. This is just the concept you have to understand. So let me show you some examples really quickly. In the online guitar lessons niche, and we're still just talking about page authority right here. If we have a site right here, this is our site that we're trying to rank for. Let's just say it's relevant to our search already. Its authority is controlled by the links coming into it, represented by these website bubbles right here, if that makes sense. Floating bubbles are websites in this course. Now, the higher authority of our site, the higher the ranking. Now, let me show you what a strong link and a weak link would be. If our link came from a page that has a page rank of 5, it's in the content, remember that link placement, has few outbound links, then boom, it's going to be a very strong link, and it's going to affect authority, and this page is going to have a high authority. Now, if it comes from a PR5 site, remember we talked about page authority right there affecting page quality or link quality, but it's in the comment section. Remember the comment section I showed you with the crappy links, and the page has 500 different links on it? It's going to be a weak link, even though it had a high page authority, because the page itself is crap. Now here's another weak link. If it's a PR0, it's in the content, good placement, it has few outbound links, but there's no strong inbound links making this page have any authority, or maybe this is a brand new page someone just created. Again, it's going to be a weak link. So we necessarily want these PR5 or high PR links in the content with few outbound links. And I'm going to show you to get unlimited of these later on in the course. Now, let's look at a few different scenarios, and I'll show you how it affects the rankings. Scenario 1, this is what the perfect dream scenario will look like. This site right here is going to crush searches due to high relevance and high authority. We're combining both factors to determine where sites are going to rank. Now, please do not overcomplicate this, because all the stuff I'm telling you right now is more overcomplicated than it even needs to be. Just focus on the PR plus relevance, or page authority plus relevance. Now, let's look at the links for this site right here. These are super strong links because it's a PR5, high authority, good placement, about guitars. A PR3, in the content, high authority, about guitars. PR3, about guitars. And just by the way, the PR5 scale ranges all the way from 0 to 10. Most of the time we're going to be dealing with sites in the PR1 to 5 range. It's very hard to get them any higher than that. Now, with that also being said, guys, we have this site right here, and it's going to have super high authority, plus it's about guitars. So it's super relevant to the search online guitar lessons, plus the links coming in are about online guitar lessons, so they're very relevant, plus they all have high authority. So the authority of this site is going to be sky high, the relevance of this site is going to be sky high, boom, it's going to rank very highly in Google, and even in a competitive search. Now, we might need more of these links to take the top spot in a competitive search, but in a low competition search, with 3 links like this, you're going to destroy everything in sight very easily. Now, we're going to get into all that kind of nitty-gritty stuff later on. This is just how you need to think to use this course. Now, scenario 2. This site ranks poorly due to low authority and low relevant links. You can see right here, we have a PR5 link, and it's not about guitars, and it's spammed with lots of links. We have a PR0 with no authority, but it's about guitars. What we have right here is just a site that is relevant, but has no authority, so the link is still weak. Then we also have 1,000 PR0 comment links. So let's just say we got a little tool and build 1,000 comment links from PR0 pages going to the site. None of this is relevant. None of these are quality. None of them are high authority. Therefore, this site has bad authority, and even though it is relevant, it still does not rank because it has low authority. So, bada bing, that's kind of how that plays out right there. Now, scenario 3. This is kind of more of an average scenario right here. You can see we have a site right here. It has good authority, and it's about guitars. And that's because the links going into it have good authority, but they're not relevant. You can see right here, we have a PR5 that's not spammed, good placement, not relevant though. It's not about guitars. And it's the same thing with the other ones. We have a PR1 and a PR3. Decent PR, decent page authority, decent placement, but they're not relevant to the search that we're trying to rank for or the site that we're linking to. Therefore, it has decent authority because it takes the authority from these pages, but not the best relevance. Now, we can flip it around right there, guys. We can have another average situation right here. We have a site that has good authority, it's about guitars, because we have low PR sites, low authority sites, but they're about guitars. So you can see we have good relevant links coming in. However, they don't have the highest authority. This, again, leaves us with a good ranking situation, a site that will rank average. In uncompetitive niches, this will do just fine. We're going to get into how to find those later on. And higher competition niches, this will give you some traction, but it's not going to allow you to destroy them. Now, with all that being said, that is all it is. That is the most complicated concepts you have to understand. If you need any help with it, hit us up in the Facebook group. We'll just get on it right away. If you take away all the theory, SEO is simple. You can take away all that stuff I just taught you as well. You don't really need to know it. However, I want to explain the engine so much. I kind of got into the exact parts of the engine, but all you really need to know is it's PR plus relevance. And all it comes down to is just about collecting as many PR relevant links as possible and setting your site up in the way we show you. There's a few ninja tricks we're going to show you. We're going to be showing you some evil stuff that no one else is doing. However, that's all there is. Now, if you can do that, this always works, and we can always do it. We can always rank sites with this. We can guarantee rankings. We can get rankings in a week's time. Now, there are some more bizarre ways to rank, which we will get into as well. We're going to be showing you some ninja stuff, some little hacks you can do. However, at the core of it, all you need to understand is at the core of SEO, in the current algorithm, it's simply authority plus relevance. That is it. Erase everything else in your mind. Erase all the patterns, blog pyramids, overcomplicated site design, everything. It just comes down to PR and relevance. That is all you need to know to use this course. This is all you need. The end. Do not think anymore. Just if you can repeat what I say. Repeat this real quick. All SEO is authority plus relevance. The end. And that controls the power of my links and the ranking of my website. Boom. Very, very simple. That's all we have to worry about. And what we're going to show you in this course now is you just have to follow the system and just have that understanding in the back of your head, and we will show you how to do this cheaper, better, and faster than anybody. Just keep that general concept in your head, and that's all you need to know. So next video, you're going to move on. I'm going to explain the system in a nutshell. I'm going to explain very simply, and trust me, the stuff we're going to be showing in this course is stuff no one else is showing you. It might be kind of a little bit similar in some fashion, but trust me, we're going to be showing you some stuff that is going to blow your mind. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Hey, this is Becker again, and welcome to the next video in this whole ROI optimization thing. And what this video is titled is the strategy in a nutshell. Now, this is way more than meets the eye. A lot of things we're going to be getting in this course, or at least when I go cover the strategy in a nutshell, might seem similar to other linking strategies out there. They might resemble some form of something you read on a blog or on the Warrior Forum or something out there. It's not that. We're looking at the 30,000 foot view, and that's kind of like looking at a skyscraper and then comparing it to another skyscraper and saying they were built the exact same way. What we're going to be doing here is stuff that no one else is doing, and the way we're doing it is the best that possibly is. So while we're looking at this really quickly, just understand this is the 30,000 foot view. It is not the end all, just do these simple things and it just connects like that. It's not the ultimate blueprint. This is just the 30,000 foot view, and when we get into the nitty gritty stuff, you're going to see exactly how we do everything so much more differently and better, and in a way that actually works. Actually, if you take this blueprint or the overview right now and just run with it, you will, I guarantee, mess it up because there's so many intrinsical little tiny things that go into it. Don't worry, we cover all those things throughout the course as we take you through the system, and all you have to do is just literally follow what we say. So don't worry about that. Don't get over edgy about not knowing all the nitty-gritty things right now. Just take in the 30,000 foot view and relax, because we're going to walk you through every single little step of how we do what we do. Now, really quickly, this is not blog network building 101. We are not doing mass link pyramid strategies. This is not a PR site guide 101, etc., etc. This is not any course or strategy you've ever seen before. So keep that in mind as we go through that. actually the pinnacle of every form of SEO. We do take some stuff from blog network building, we do take some stuff from pyramids, we do take some stuff from PR sites, and every other form of SEO. Good keyword research, blah, 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 setting up your sites, making them undetectable. But this is the pinnacle of every form of SEO instead of just kind of the basis. This is what you need to do. And as a system, you follow step by step that covers places people mess up and takes you to page 1, rank 1, period. So let's start. Let's just get straight into it. The first thing we need to always understand, you need to base it off the video we talked about before this, is the core of SEO. Relevance plus page authority equals SEO power of our links and the ranking of our sites. It's the whole basis for this entire programming system. Now, step 0, because we're going to be getting into this here in the next video, is perfect niche selection. We're of course going to show you how to find the best niches and the best way to monetize those niches, the best offers, and how to make the most money. And in fact, in the monetization section at the end of this course, we're going to be showing you 1,001 different ways to make money with SEO. So keep that in mind. Now, step 1 is what I like to call finding the catalyst. What we do is we're able to find domains that already have very, very high authority, and they have very specific types of links going to them. We don't just want domains that have high authority. They have to have specific links that are what I like to call brand links. I'm going to get into this a little bit later on because I don't want to explain here because it's a little bit confusing unless we have time to talk about it. Then what we do is we do what I like to call refining the catalyst. And this is where we go and we build links from very certain sources, very certain citation sources, very certain press release sources to build a massive amount of trust and relevance to our site. These links don't really rank the site, but they allow it to be massively, massively relevant and massively trusted by Google, so we're able to get away with murder later on. Now, what we do at this point, guys, is we go out there and we find domains that already have a high authority. These are domains that have really quality links. I'm going to show you how to do it super cheaply, super easily, and basically even for free in most cases. And some very rare examples are next to nothing. I'm going to show you how to go and get these and find them so that you always pick domains that have really high authority and are going to allow us to create links that are just uber powerful. Which leads us into step 4. Before we start building links to our site, we're going to make all these high authority sites, we're going to alter their relevance to the authority. All right, we're going to alter their relevance to the search we're trying to rank for, and we're going to do this by building very strategic links to these sites. And we're not going to go out there and build pyramids. We're not going to go out there and build mass spam links to it. We're going to use very specific sources to alter the relevance of these sites and boost their authority at the same time. So what we end up is with very authoritative, very relevant sites, which we can then, after step 4, which is altering the base, link to our site and do a very specific linking pattern that we've used, that we come up through with all of our testing and everything, that follows a very specific ranking, it follows a very specific anchor text, and it follows a very specific pattern of how to link to your sites. If you can do this, combined with the trust and relevance links we're going to show you, combined with the altering, this absolutely destroys Google. And what we then do is we start building branding links to it while we start altering the pages on our site for what I like to call long tail power pages. And this allows us to get what I like to call the broad rankings that I showed you an example of on Spreadsource. There's no term based around online guitar lessons where it doesn't show up highly on the first page, low on the first page, or very highly on the second page. It just shows up for everything. And it's based around the branding links that I build and how we alter our pages to be what I like to call power pages, which we're going to take you through how to do. Now, at this point, we're just going to expand, expand, expand. I'm going to show you how to literally gobble up an entire niche and take a site from what most people settle for, a $20 a day site, to a $100 a day site, to a $200 a day site, to a $300 a day site, like the $10,000 per month site that you saw in the initial video of this course. Very, very easy to do if you just follow these patterns. And that's how you're going to get a massive ROI and get like 100 times ROI from this course. In fact, if you can just hit $3,000, let's just say $1,000 per month, which I have higher hopes for you than that, but $1,000 per month, over the course of a year, you will pay this course off, I believe, 24 times over. So keep that in mind. It's a hell of an investment. And then what we do is we do what I call page 1 takeover. And this is where we're able to rank Yelp, Facebook pages, and YouTube videos extremely cheaply underneath our search. So that instead of showing up on the first page once or twice, we show up 3 or 4 times. And this is how we utterly destroy local niches. Like, it just destroys local niches. But we also can take over affiliate niches and just have an absolute heyday so that we get all the traffic instead of just one searches or one results traffic. Now, the kicker to all this, you might have seen some things that are similar to other strategies out there. There's a bit of PR network building, there's a bit of mass linking, there's a bit of on-page SEO, but everything we're doing in this is safer, faster, more consistent, cheaper, and easier to do than anything else you're going to see out there. And as we go through this system, all you have to do is follow the steps Combine everything we're about to show you. You don't have to come up with anything from scratch. And the kicker is it's just better than everything else. You don't have to worry about losing your sites. You don't have to worry about not getting results quickly. Heck, you can guarantee results to your clients after this. It's consistent. It never not works unless there's something wrong, which is what we show you how to avoid. We're going to show you how to avoid picking up anything that is wrong or doing anything that's wrong. So it works every time. 100% cheaper. In fact, the stuff we're going to show you to do, if you don't have much money to start off with right now, we're going to show you how to do it super cheaply, and we're going to show you how to do it easily by just following the system. If you can, repeat the entire process we're about to lay out in the next few videos. And by the way, this is the last kind of bluff video reading straight into training after this. Then yes, you can have massive success with this. So that's the strategy and an overview, and a 10-second, 30,000-foot overview. We're going to get in the next video where I'm going to start training you on how to find the perfect niche every single time and how to base your site off of this. So we're going to hop over to the next video and let's get into some live training right now. All right, talk in a sec. Hey, welcome to video number 4 in ROI optimization, and this is the last video in section 1. We're going to be talking about picking the perfect niche. Now, fair warning, you might want to get a coffee, some water, get your notes out, because we're not going to be so much talking about what we're going to do. We're going to be just hard training, and this is exactly what you need to be doing. Now, this is also going to be a very long video, so be sure to kind of break it up or whatever you're going to do. It's probably going to be about 40 minutes of training. This is extremely important. And the reason why it's important is because it's the difference between ranking quickly, making money in general, and winning and losing. If you can't do this correctly, you can't really do anything. This is literally the most important part of SEO. If you could take anything away from this course and shut out everything else, this video right here is the most important. And it's one of the most overlooked part of SEO that most SEOs overlook. A lot of people do not focus on keyword research. They instead focus on backlinks, 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 and magic ninja methods. And the result is they never rank and they never make any money. So what we're going to be talking about in this is the kind of 3 steps to choosing a niche. And it all comes down to brainstorming with offers and then brainstorming with the keyword tool. This is kind of the first step to finding what niche we want to get into and finding kind of secret niches that most people know how to get into as well. We're also going to be talking about in the second step kind of about analyzing competition, spotting what I like to call mountains, SEO results you can just never really beat, or you can get around them, but you can never really beat or remove them. They're just always there. I'm going to show you to spot other SEOs doing SEO's stuff in your niche, and then spotting beatable SEOs. This is one of the biggest keys to really determining competition. A lot of people look at stuff that just does not matter, and it really comes down to spotting SEOs and spotting beatable SEOs, because that's just the ultimate sign. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm also going to show you how to spot what I like to call 24-hour rankers, which are keywords that we can usually rank in 24 hours and start making money from instantly. They're usually not the most profitable, but you can start making extra $1, $2, $4 a day from these searches very easily. Finally, what we're going to be getting into is forming our niche keyword list. I'm going to show you how to kind of design our site and kind of design the topics for our super pages that we'll get into later on, and the keywords we're going to go after. I'm going to show you how to design a competitive broad keyword list, kind of similar to what we did at SourceShred. I'm going to show you how to target a profitable broad list. This is not going to be competitive, however, it's going to be extremely profitable. Now, the traffic isn't going to be as high in this type of keyword list. However, it's going to be very profitable the second we start ranking for them. And this is actually the best way to go if you're just starting off. I'm also going to show you to formulate what I like to call an easy rankers list. And these are niches that are not as profitable, but they have traffic and they can bring you money right away very quickly. So with that all being said, I'm going to show you to make a list that is very competitive, very profitable, has a lot of traffic. I'm going to show you to make a list that is not that competitive but has money, is very profitable. I'm going to show you to make a list that has traffic, is easy to rank for, not too competitive, but doesn't have the highest profit margins right there. So you can kind of go and design your site exactly how you want to. And we're probably going to go and get a collection of all these on our site. Then I'm going to also show you how to find hidden niches, which are like treasure niches that I've kind of devised ways to look for that are extremely profitable, and you can kind of just get away with all sorts of silly stuff on that. And that's kind of at the end of the video. So with that being said, we're going to hop in my browser and we're just going to be in some hardcore non-stop training. Get your water, feed your dog, because it's going to be pretty intense. All right, let's go into it. Alright guys, so I've already kind of picked out my niche. I'm going to use an example right here, but I want to show you really how to go out there and start with your keyword research by finding the offer first using a very few different methods. I'm going to pull up Google here in a second. Alright, so to do this, there are 2 websites you really want to look at. The first is Offer Vault. The second is a site called Odigger. There's links to these videos, and also I'm looking at how you spell the URLs right now, so you can't possibly get lost. Now, what we want to do, guys, and a lot of people, you've probably done keyword research in the past or whatnot. If you've never done keyword research, check out the beginner's course. It's attached with it. It shows you kind of the basics. However, when a lot of people do keyword research, they always start trying to find keywords first. Now, that's not necessarily wrong, but let me tell you a big secret of SEO. One of the best things that will make your site much more profitable is having a great offer. It's really funny. Like, you want to know the secret to having a really great ad? Have a great offer. It's the funniest thing in the whole entire world. So what we really want to do, guys, is we want to find offers that are going to convert, make a lot of sense, look high quality, and mostly that will convert very easily so we can make easy money for the type of traffic we're going to be bringing in. And then what I like to do is I like to design my CPA, or I like to design my SEO website and my keywords. I like to pick my keywords based on keywords that describe or would help lead people to that offer. For example, if I'm going to promote a skincare product, what does that kind of tell me? Like a skincare product that removes blackheads. What keywords can I use that would bring people to my website that would describe people that were coming to my website? What do I mean by that? I put that in complete gibberish. But what I really mean is basically a word that a person that would buy the offer would use to get to my website. So what I like to do is I like to dig around Offer Vault real quickly, and there's a few things you can do. If you have something in specific, like niches you want to get into, you can type in things like health just at the top of it, and it will bring you back all sorts of stuff right away. You can type in insurance, virtually anything out there. Now, my favorite niche to really like kind of hang around in is health and stuff like that, but you can type in exercise, or I'll just type in fitness. Basically anything under the sun. Just think of kind of a broad topic you want to get into. And what OfferVault will do is then bring back tons and tons and tons and tons of offers that you can promote. And this is just a good broad way of finding offers. You can do the same exact method at Odigger, or what you can even do that's a little bit better is I'll just type in like 1. Or I'll type in A. Not 1. I'll type in A. And I will just bring me back random offers. And this is how I'll start brainstorming keywords, because I want to find keywords that basically allow me to monetize my sites. I want to have a very clear, easy way to monetize my site before I rank, because there's a lot of people that will go out there and not have a way to monetize their site and then rank, and then they're just kind of hosed for, just kind of messed up. It sucks. It really sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going and I'm going to type in health, all right, because that's a niche I like to be in really quickly. All right, and so I see a bunch of offers right here. Now, what I like to look for, guys, when it comes to offers, is I like to look for free trials, offers that pay out on a free trial. For example, on ShredSource, the offer that I have on there is a free trial for one of the sites, so it converts really, really highly. It's really easy to sell. I just say, hey, look, it's free. You can try it out. There you go. And just another really quick thing, you can dig around right here, and you can find all sorts of like the hottest kind of trending offers out there. But I look for stuff that's either a free trial or a lead. You can also look for stuff that pays out on the sale, gives you a half commission on that. That works too, works just fine. The reason why I look for stuff that's free or a lead based is because you don't really have to sell it too hard. For example, this site right here, these guys right here, and you might have to join some networks to get onto some of these, or some of them are just you can just jump in very easily. This right here, basically anytime someone goes out here, I can go and look at the landing page. There we go, full landing page preview. Anytime someone fills out this form right here, you get $27. I prefer that than having to have someone come in and actually go out there and, let's just say, for example, buy something. It's a little bit easier to get someone to just go out there and just literally fill out an offer. This is also in a different language, and I want to also encourage you, don't shy away from ranking in different languages. You can make a lot of money doing that as well. So I'm going to hop back over here. So that's one of the best ways to go out there. We can start formulating keywords that we can use to find that. All right. So really good ones right here: cigarettes, make money from home, anti-aging cream, basically anything you want to rank for underneath the sun. Now, what I did is I found something in the snoring niche. So I'm just going to type in snoring. Now you can see right here, I see this right here, my snoring solution. This is what I found when I was digging around, and this is what I kind of created a site around. See my snoring solution right here, and it's per lead, 45 bucks per lead. Very, very, very lethal right here. All I have to do is get people to come in and it doesn't show the page right here. Let me see if there's one where it shows the page. Okay, not going to show the page right there. But it's on Peerfly, really easy network to join. And all I have to do is get people to their lead opt-in. That's all I have to do, and I get a $69, $70 payout. Very, very, very easy to do. So what I want to do then is go to the Google keyword tool and start finding keywords I could use to start, describing the My Snoring solution. So I got this right here. I got this product right here. What I want to do is first go into Google, type in My Snoring solution. All right, so I can see pictures of it right here. It looks pretty stupid to me. Sorry about that. But you can see right here, it's basically just a chin strap for snoring. They put it on their head apparently, and this is obviously the same exact thing. It's for sleep apnea. I want to do some investigating behind the keyword that's going on right here. So I'm just going to go to My Snoring Solution right here, look at the actual website, get them to tell me about the product. All right, obviously a chin strap, words we can use to describe it, jaw support, effective for anti-snoring. I'm just looking at all these types of keywords right here to describe it. Keep that in mind, guys. Like as I'm going through right here, think of keywords people would use if they're on this page. Stop snoring. CPAP machine, you see right here. CPAP machine obviously relates to people on here. Look at all the keywords I'm getting by reverse doing this. I'm not digging through the keyword tool hopelessly. I'm getting a bunch of keywords that I can start with right here. So I'm going to pull up a little notepad and write down a bunch of keywords that I can start. All right, CPAP machine. It's a chin strap. So maybe it's about stop snoring. Right there. Anti-snoring chin strap. What else can we put in there? Somewhere on this page, I'll type in. I believe there's sleep apnea. That's just a form of snoring disorder. Sleep apnea. I know that's in there, just from the top of my head. Sleep apnea. Now I can just keep going through. Sleeping jaw support. What else can we just go through? I saw CPAP machine. And My Snoring Solution. That's kind of like the product name right here. All right, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I have all these keywords kind of lined up in my head. I've researched the product, and I'm going to try and find keywords kind of in these areas in the keyword tool. So I already have this all set up. I know how I'm going to monetize my site because I'm going to do it with the My Snoring Solution. Right, very, very, very simple. That's how I've completely reverse engineered it right there. Now, this is also a profitable niche because I can see right here when it has the leads and stuff like this, when I have like really good offers right here. I can also go to the Z Quiet right here. That's another SEO right there as well. This one right here, SEO only, would be good as seen. Would be good too. But you can see what I've done right here is I also recognize a big giant niche on itself. So we have stuff based around how to stop snoring. So what then we're going to do is we're going to hop over to the keyword tool, and we're going to use that to brainstorm keywords. Let's go do that now. Okay. So we're in the keyword tool, and I'm going through my little list of handy-dandy keywords. All right, my first thing, what I'm going after, My Snoring Solution right here. It's obviously a big product out there, and that's one keyword I want to go out there. So I'm going to type in just keyword ideas that I might want to go down, and I'm going to show you how to kind of formulate these list as we go through it. But you can see I threw in My Snoring Solution right there. And what I want to do is I'm going through and I'm looking for all the possible keywords to get ideas from it right now. You can see I started and found my offer. Now I'm finding keywords around the offer. If I typed in snoring or health, it would just take me forever to find these types of keywords. So I'm going to go through right here, and I can see probably the most predominant ones right here. We got My Snoring Solution chin strap, My Snoring Solution reviews, Good Morning Snore Solution, My Snoring Solutions, Snoring Mouthpiece, whatever. So we can see basically a Stop Snoring Solution is based around chin slap. So I can see these other keywords right here. These are keywords I can go for right here. So I'm going to type in My Snoring Solution chin strap. That only has 480 searches right there, guys. And I'm going to show you how to really kind of build up these and turn them into really powerhouse searches. But just keep that in mind. With 480 searches, we'll probably get about maybe 200 visitors per month in the top spot at maybe like a 5% conversion rate on the offer. So 200 times 5, that's 10 people, times 69, that's $680 per month per the lead offer right there. Look at me, I'm doing math and stuff. Amazing. Anyway, so I'm kind of getting my keywords right here. But I go through and I see chin strap, and I can type in maybe like snoring chin strap. See what ideas come back from there. All right, Stop Snoring Mouthpiece comes back. Chin strap for snoring has a decent search volume. Anti-snoring mouthpiece. So anything around mouthpieces. Anti-snoring mouthpiece. Okay, great. See, snoring mouthpiece reviews. All right, I'm just going to put reviews right here. I'm just going to type in kind of keywords so I can come back to them later on. All right, snoring chin strap right here. All right, I'll just put in like snoring chin strap. I'm finding all sorts of ways to find keywords that would bring people to this. All right, so I got the chin strap kind of covered up here. Kind of people say reviews more than chin strap. Anti-snoring mouthpiece. Let's just type in anti-snoring chin strap. See how that comes back. Not that big of a search volume. We see anti-snoring devices, so we're going to throw that in there too. Anti-snoring devices. And I'm going to show you how to turn all these keywords we're taking right now into like one big set of keywords so we can focus on pages. We're just getting down keyword ideas right now. Now, another thing I stole from the site, CPAP machine. All right, CPAP machine. We can easily convert these people who obviously have a snoring machine. We see CPAP machine reviews, use CPAP machine, CPAP machine for sale, ResMed CPAP machine. We see a bunch of stuff right here. So I'm just going to throw in like CPAP, best CPAP machine reviews, and I'm also going to throw ResMed in there. Now I'm going to show you, this is actually what I like to do, and this is how I create super pages, because I'm taking a bunch of keywords and turning them into one big keyword. You can see right here how I covered, and this is just something to keep in future when we get into later keyword stuff, but you can see I've taken the keyword best CPAP machine, covered it right here. I've taken the word CPAP machine reviews, best CPAP machine reviews, and also covered the base of anything with ResMed on there. So I'm going to go find a few more keywords using this. Let's just say sleeping jaw support, all right? Sleeping jaw support. That could be an area where we could find some more keywords. See, not too much coming in right there. I see snoring remedies, cures for snoring, snoring mouthpiece review, kind of stuff we've already kind of diggled in before. Now, there's a few other things we want to do before we get into that, and actually this kind of falls more into the hidden types of keywords out there. But I want to show you one quick little trip before we go out there. All right, so I'm going to type in, let's just type in stop snoring chin straps. And I don't know all the brands of chin straps out there. I frankly don't. So what I want to do is I'm going to go up here to Amazon. I'm just going to type in stop snoring mouthpiece. Okay, and I'm going to search that right there. And it's going to bring out all these type of products. All right, Shock Doctor double braces, strapless. Now that's not good. Serenity sleep aid. All right, so I'm going to go right there. Serenity sleep aid. I'm going to throw that in there. All right, you can see herbal sleep aids. This brings us into a whole other niche of stuff we can get into. I'm going to show right here. Let's just say, what other things out there? Snore pin. All right, snore pin. Let's just throw that in there. And I'm going and finding all these other keywords that we can then shoot over to our affiliate program with my snoring solution. You see snore pin right here. Let's just say we're going to order it by relevance, and that's what we got right there. And so not too much going on right there. And what I really want to do is just find anything that would be a relevant big product in this niche that we could go after. Let's just type in CPAP machine. CPAP machine. All right, so clean CPAP. All right. Slow clean CPAP. I'm going to throw that in there. All right, and so what I'm really going through is just looking for any hidden keywords right here. We see ResMed's S9 auto set, so I'm going to go throw that in there, kind of see what that is really quickly. All right, so you can see right here, it's a CPAP battery pack right there, completely right there. So there's a keyword we would have never found, 1,000 searches per month, that really wasn't showing up anywhere else, and we used Google and Amazon to kind of go out there and find it. Now we can go back to Google really quickly as well, guys, and this is just how we can keep using the keyword tool to keep brainstorming new keywords. We can go, let's just say, all right, we see a bunch of ones right here. All right, we see stop snoring chin straps right here. All right, we can type in Sleep Pro. Throw in these brands and names of devices really quickly. And this just helps us kind of go through and pick up these keywords. Now, are we going to go after all these? Let's just see, Sleep Pro, anti, whatever. I'll just throw that in real quick. Obviously not getting the most searches from here. So, yeah, not too great over on that side of things, but that's how we want to use the keyword tool, guys. And so we used it. We started with our product right here. Then we found a bunch of keywords that we can kind of go after. And now it's time to really start turning this into a list of keywords we want to go after. As you can saw right there, we used that to go and get this list of keywords. And then we also went over to Google to find what I like to call hidden keywords. Now, at the end of this, I'm going to go into how to find really hidden keywords using some really bizarre stuff with the keyword tool. Just wanted to show you kind of the basics right off the start. So now we're going to go over and start kind of formulating our list. Actually, let me correct myself. What we're going to do is go analyze the competition. So I have two searches real quick lined up, and I want to show you to analyze the competition really quickly just by glancing at the search first off. So I'm going to put in two searches that basically mean the same thing. Sleep apnea mouthpiece, which was one keyword that came back, and then I'm going to throw in my other keyword right here. Let's just say stop snoring mouthpiece, or anti-snoring mouthpiece. There we go. I'm going to throw that in another window. Okay, so what we're looking at right here, you can see really quickly, when I use the word sleep apnea, and sometimes when you get too close to medical terms, what happens is we end up with what I like to call mountains. And mountains are super authority sites that are ranking, not because they've done a ton of SEO for this exact search, it's just because they're giant authority sites, they're just going to rank. When you throw them in the majestic SEO, for example, if we go right here and we throw medical news today in there, I can almost guarantee you that this page right here is not run by an SEO. And I'm just waiting for the page to kind of run up really quickly. I don't see any affiliate links on here. It's just a big medical magazine right here. So there's really nothing going on right here. And I can almost guarantee if we throw this guy in the majestic, there is not going to be a huge SEO footprint because probably no one's doing SEO this page. You can see right here, even in the last 5 years, there's only 93 links, 93 referring domains. So I'm just going to go look at the historic index and kind of see what we got going on back here. All right, what we actually got going on here is a very not so great, actually, because most of them are deleted link profile right here. And you can actually see someone was actually doing SEO to this page right here. You can see they're going out there and creating a ton of backlinks. So this one right here might not be the best example right here. So I'm going to hop back real quick. That's an example, actually, real quick, of someone actually doing SEO. You can see really targeted anchor text and stuff right there. And it looks like all they were doing was making comment links on these sites. We'll go back into that in a sec. If we go back really quickly, though, we can go in and we'll find something. Well, let's just go grab eBay right here. This big eBay page right here. All right, eBay, sleep apnea mouthpiece. We're going to go throw this in here. Really good example right here. And you see in the past 90 days, there's only 2 referring domains right here. eBay, the site itself, has billions of backlinks right here. But all you can see right here, nothing really. Nothing. And this site right here, this page right here, no one's actively doing SEO on it. What this is a giant website that just ranks for no reason. There's no one doing SEO for this page. Same thing with Amazon. Same thing with Walgreens. You're going to see the same thing going on a little bit more. You see like this government site right here, like effectivehealthcare.gov. You're going to see these big sites. Or Mayo Clinic right here, another really good example. These are what I like to call mountain sites. And what really confoodles me when a lot of people do SEO research is they'll actually look at these sites in SEO terms and competition-wise. If you look right here at eBay's profile right here, this should be the easiest search to beat in the whole entire world. They have no backlinks. And all their backlinks coming in have no trust flow. They're just very bad backlinks. They don't even really count. So you think you'd be able to beat these guys really easily, but that's just how that's why I call them a mountain, because they're not going to move. It's going to be very hard to beat them. So when I come into a search like this, I try and find searches that don't have a lot of mountains ranking highly. What I want to see ranking when I come in here is other SEOs, because with this system I'm going to give you, you can beat most SEOs. You can beat a lot of websites that are not giant mountain websites very, very, very easily. And even with this system, you can rank for this search right here. Don't get me wrong, you can rank for this search right here. However, it's going to be very competitive because you have a lot of these mountains showing up right here. You even have like WebMD showing up first. It's going to be harder to rank for this search than this search right here, which is saying the same exact thing, anti-snoring mouthpiece. What I love to see showing up first is a clear SEO And how do you spot a clear SEO? Let me show you right off the bat. You see a person with Stop Snoring Mouthpiece reviews right in the title. Right in the title. It's clearly optimized to rank for Stop Snoring Mouthpiece or Anti-Snoring Mouthpiece. You can see right here, a lot of these right here aren't optimized. You can see they're just kind of all over the place when it comes to it. This one is optimized, but you can see right here, a lot of the ones showing up, not really optimized. You can see the URLs, a mess. Right here you can see sleep apnea percent 20 mouthpiece, Walgreens Health Encyclopedia. It's not really gung-ho going for the keyword. You can see this page right here is clearly doing it. You can also see he's formulated the description, formulated the title. And I guarantee you when we go through this guy in the Google or Majestic SEO, and one thing you also see right here, immediately revealing affiliate products, another dead sign right here. And also, guys, really quickly, this is a great way to pick up affiliate products too. Look for who's competing in your niche. Look at other SEOs. Yank their keywords. These are all products we can start targeting. All right. Look at all their keywords that they're targeting on their site. Yank those keywords. So I'm going to go throw this guy in here. I'm going to look at him. So what we got going on right here, guys, is we're going to look at his backlinks. Let's look at his backlinks going to this page. All right, got a lot of backlinks going to this specific page. All right, you got about 557 domains. A lot of external backlinks. The cool thing though is I don't think he probably has the highest quality of backlinks coming in. I'm betting a lot of them are spam backlinks with that number. So what we're probably going to see first off right here, I'm going to pop this domain open, is what we're seeing right here, guys, is we're going to see these are blog network links. They look, you can see right here, these are blog network links. This guy is simply buying blog network links. You can see how they're linking to the same site right here. We got all-in explosive nutrition. They're trying to rank for all-in-one supplements, get rid of strep marks, full health and wellness. You can see right here, guys, this is just a boom blog network guide. So this guy, what he's doing, his best backlinks that are showing up, they're just from blog network sites. Right here, we're going to throw this in real quick. Again, just crappy blog network sites. That's all there is. Now, even if we look at their top links real quick, we're going to throw this guy's site into this PR right here. Has a PR of 0. The guy's top backlinks going to this right here, and this is when everything we're looking at really starts to matter. His top backlinks going to his site, the top backlinks going to this page and allowing him to get the #1 spot are PR0 weak backlinks from weak spammy sites. Remember what I showed you guys what the main points of SEO is? His main links are, his best links are from crap sites. So I'm pretty sure we can beat this guy or at least come up right next to him and start getting the same traffic. Now, just to throw a few things in there, what we also see right here is stopsnoringreviews.org. Another plain, all-out affiliate website. So we're going to throw them in there really quickly. I'm going to show you, we can tell these are SEOs. We want to see how good their SEO is. All right, we see a bunch of backlinks, 51 referring domains. This is excellent for us because it means they don't have that many good domains linking in. They probably have a handful of really good domains and just a ton of like spam backlinks from these domains, usually. So we're going to look at the backlinks. All right, we got this one from halflifesource.com. That's a video game. I'm going to go throw that in there. Again, blog network. All right, so let's just type in snoring real quick. We'll go find this guy's link. You can see this guy right here. There we go. Right there. He got that on there. Now let's check out the PR of this website. Has a PR of 3. Their best link is a PR of 3. And we can just go down this really quickly. And all these guys have done is just bought backlinks or set up their own blog network. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it 10 times better than what these guys are doing. You can see they have all sorts of random stuff on these blogs, and it's going to hold them back big time because these are not relevant links they're getting. And I'm just going to type in snoring real quick. Boom. All right, same exact thing right here. This site's about tea. It's not relevant. So their 2 best backlinks are not that great. So these guys aren't doing that great of SEO, and they're showing up very highly for this. So what I'm going to do, guys, when I'm picking out my keywords, I'm going to scratch sleep apnea mouthpiece right here. Too competitive. I don't want to compete with Walgreens, Amazon, and eBay. I want to compete with this dude right here and this dude right here. And this dude right here. And probably a few more. We got like SnoreRx. A few more SEO sites I'm going to point out. StopSnoringMouthpieceReviews.com. We got a person right here trying to rank a press release. And we got this one right here, SnoreDog.com. I guarantee it's probably an affiliate site as well. Oh no, it's a lead-based site. Okay, so we got a lot of affiliate sites ranking for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Stop Snoring Mouthpiece down here. Stop Snoring Mouthpiece. That's clearly a winner. All right, I'm going to type in like CPAP reviews or anti-snoring chin strap. I'm going to type that in. I'm just going to look for the same type of website showing up. Stop storing sex. Do they work? This is probably going to be an affiliate site right here. All right, we got an affiliate site right here. How you can usually spot an affiliate site is just the crap. They're just crap. That's really all there is to it. So I'm going to throw this guy in Majestic really quickly. All right, nothing going on right here. Nothing going on. We can easily rank for that, right? So I'm going to put stop snoring, anti-snoring chin strap, anti-snoring chin strap as a winner keyword, and I'm going to go look up some my snoring solution. I'm just going to make sure it's not completely dominated by mountains. So I'm going to go right here, my snoring solution, chin strap. All right, we got. We got an affiliate site here, and usually I can spot an affiliate site is they got like best snoring device guide, like anyone would ever make a site like that. We got a press release showing up right here, and while press releases sometimes can be competitive, not too crazy to beat. You can also see a lot of people don't like My Snoring Solution right here. You can see My Snoring Solution's website. We're going to type in My Snoring Solution review. All right. You can see we actually have a forum showing up first, and usually forums are easy to beat if we go after it. I like to see that. So yeah, we see one affiliate site showing up right here, so it might be a good keyword to go after. I'm going to type in My Snoring Solution reviews. We just kind of, these sites right here, like Rip-Off Report you might see, PR Web you might see a few times. But this is affiliate right here. This is an affiliate's video. And we can see this guy's still ranking right here. So we do have some mountains. Rip-Off Report can actually be difficult to beat sometimes. If we're going to make a consolidated effort for this, it's not that bad. So I'm going to type in My Snoring Solution chin strap. And it looked like we got a lot of mountains showing up right here. So that might not be the best one to go after. My Snoring Solution, maybe. Final thing we got going on, let's just type in CPAP machine reviews. Okay, let's look for CPAP machine reviews. We got an affiliate site showing up right here. Great. Obviously just a dinky affiliate site. What we want to do really quickly, throw that guy in there. Make sure he doesn't have any like links from CNN or something like that. Throw that in there. He's got 9 referring domains, 34 total. I'm going to take 2 guesses is where he's getting them from. All right, we have a link from Wikipedia. That's actually good, but it's no follow, no follow, no follow, no follow, no follow at all. And he's getting a lot of links from wiki sites. That's not that powerful. He's getting a lot of spam links right here. You can see this is a spam link right here. Again, no follow. You can see anything that has like weird stuff like this. It's probably going to be, yeah. Let's just type in sleep apnea. All right, so what I'm guessing this guy is doing right here, let me go copy his anchor text really quickly for this one, is he's just posting all this stuff on wikis and getting links that way, and then his links are getting removed or deleted or they're no follow. So I'm going to go right here, I'm going to type in general information about sleep apnea machine since that's his anchor text. All right, and you can see where he's getting these links from. It's just really spam. They're not very strong links. While this is on a relevant page, not too great. He's just going and slapping his own thing on Wikipedia sites, which can be effective. However, that does give me hope since I see this guy doesn't have that strong of links going to his site. We can easily beat this very, 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 very easily. Not too much crazy stuff going on right here. So I'm going to go take that right there. And there we go. Now, what I also want to do is probably maybe find some big general keywords. Stop snoring devices. All right, I'm going to look at that one real quick. I wrote that down. We can see right here, stop snoring devices was a big keyword. We can see our buddy, that affiliate site we saw before, right there, ranking very highly for that. Cool. Awesome. We can definitely go after that site. We see a few other ones, stopsnoringmouthpiece-reviews.com, still showing up there as well. So we can put that in there as kind of another winning keyword. And what I usually like to do is also just go after like maybe some big general keywords. Let's just type in stop snoring pillow. You can throw that in. See, I'm using that kind of to go after these type of keywords. Don't see too many affiliate sites showing up right there, so kind of jump over that. But I also want to go grab some keywords kind of just like stop snoring, like stop snoring aids. This could be a really good one right there. All right, so what we're looking at right here, we got another just affiliate site right here. So we see stop snoring aid is also a good keyword as well. So boom. All right, so guys, you see I got everything listed out. You can see I don't really do as much in-depth research as some other SEOs do because I know I can beat most SEOs. The links I'm going to show you to build and the way I'm going to show you to build your sites absolutely destroy these guys. Really good example. You type in, like, let's just say online guitar lessons really quickly. Online guitar lessons. All right. You can see my site usually shows up number 4. It's showing up a little bit higher because I'm logged in. But you can see there isn't a single affiliate site anywhere near mine. I could actually go out there and beat those mountain sites. So this is not a search that very few people, you can actually see if you go back, this is not like an unknown search. This is the biggest online guitar lesson search there is. It's like the search. And you can see there isn't a single affiliate site out there competing with me. They're all the way back here. I can go out and just absolutely topple these guys with these type of links. So that's why I don't do as much research, because what I'm going to show you just absolutely craps all over these guys. It's just don't worry about it. Use the type of research I just showed you. Now, what we need to do is start formulating our keyword list. Now, really quickly, what I want to do is show you how to find what I call 24-hour rankers. And I'm going to show you this real quick, just a super quick lesson. For example, what I consider a 24-hour ranker, and we're going to get into this more into the hidden area of the course, is a search out there that is highly relevant to what you're going to sell, but most people most people just don't even know it's an SEO keyword. I'm going to show you how to find these in a little bit at the end of this video and much more in kind of the bonus section of this course. But a really good example of this is like Taylor Swift course, and I believe we're like number 10. It used to be number 2, but this site doesn't even have any links. This search right here gets 4,400 searches per month. Anybody typing this in would be a beginner guitarist, guarantee it. It's a beginner to guitar search. So what I can do really easily with my searches, guys, is I can go and just target a search like this, and because look at this really quickly. You can see all the sites showing up right here are not really optimized for the search. And by optimized, their description isn't optimized, and the only real monster we have is Ultimate Guitar. Other than that, we just have a bunch of random sites that are just randomly showing up. You can see like Taylor Swift, the URL is 25698. You can see messy everything. And this is what I like to call a possible 24-hour ranker search. And let me explain that. Because you can see none of these sites right here are mountain sites, and none of them are optimized for this search, really. They're just randomly kind of put together messy titles, messy URLs, messy descriptions. Nothing is really gunning for the site. Like if we look at this site right here, anti-snoring reviews chin straps, so they work. You can see he has it everywhere perfectly in the site. You can also type in, stop snoring aids. And you can see again, you can see our buddy right here as it's just right here, just going very, very, very easily for the search. Or excuse me, you can see our buddy right here. Again, you can see how it's formulated in a very SEO fashion, very organized, has the keyword in every single place in the right way. This is pretty simple right there. So when you're looking for a site you can rank in 24 hours, I'm going to show you how to find these keywords at the end of this video, but just kind of look for this really quickly. If you see not too many mountain sites, like big recognizable sites you'd recognize, you can probably rank for it in 24 hours. And I actually did rank this site in 24 hours with no backlinks. It's just funny. I think another search is this one right here. And you can see, I don't think my search is ranking anymore. My site I haven't touched in a long time. You can see like a student of mine who obviously copied my technique just went out there and did the same exact thing. And this right here literally ranks within like 2 days. It's pretty funny. It's a 22K search per month search. So just a cool little lesson before we move on. Now let's start formulating our keyword list. All right, so we're back in the keyword tool. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick 3 main niches. Now the topic of our website is obviously going to be topic of website, stop snoring, offer, my snoring solution, or similar. All right, now we're going to go out there, we're going to find our keywords. Now the ones we saw that were really good were stop snoring devices. We saw stop snoring mouthpiece, that looked really good. And one thing we saw also on top of that is we saw anti-snoring chin straps. So we got 3 good searches to dive into right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list out of each of these. Now, what I'm doing right here is just a general list. This is kind of like the competitive broad list. I'm going to break down how to do different types of lists depending on what you want to do. So we have stop snoring devices right here. We're going to go through us in here. Stop snoring devices. All right, got 1,000 searches per month. We got anti-snoring devices. That's actually the better one we want to go for at 2,000. So we got anti-snoring devices. I'm going to put that as the main keyword, snoring devices. 1,900, and stop snoring devices is at 1,000. And what I want to do, my general rule of thumb, is I usually want to find a bunch of relevant searches, up to 5 relevant searches that are kind of long tail or the same type of search as what I'm going through. So I also see right here, I don't want to take anything with mouthpiece in it. Mouthpiece goes way off of it. I want to find stuff that all has devices on there. Okay, so I see stop snoring device. Well, we're already ranked for that, so don't grab that one. That's not a keyword. It's the same thing as this. If we rank for this keyword, we're going to rank for that keyword. We see stop snoring device reviews. I'm going to put that right there. Got that right there. So I'm going to put 90. And let's just keep going through. Anti-snore device. I'm going to throw that in there. That's 390. 390. I'm going to put that right there. And is there any other ones about snoring devices? I'm going to throw that one in there, 800. And we actually see a good one right here, Qzx stop snoring device. I'm going to go grab that really quickly. Qzx stop snoring device, that's 70. And usually, guys, just because it says 70 searches, if we were to show up for every Qzx stop snoring device online, we'd probably get about 500 searches, and we're going to do that. So you can usually kind of increase these numbers just by a little bit. And devices to stop snoring. Okay, so what we got right here, devices to stop snoring, that's 90. We got a ton of just long tail keywords based around our initial keyword. And what we're going to be doing, guys, with these keywords is we're going to be ranking a single page for every single one of these. And by targeting all these broad keywords, we're going to go out there and we're going to rank for tons and tons and tons of broad keywords by putting them all on one page. So our main keyword is anti-snoring device. And I'm just going to do a quick demo of what we're going to do with all these keywords. So our page title will be anti-snoring device. We got the keyword in there. Now we want to find a way to include all these other keywords in there. So I'm going to type in, I'm also going to type in best, because people will type in best anti-snoring device all the time. All right, so I'm going to put best anti-snoring device. I've covered 2 different keywords right there. All right, I'm also going to put in Qzx. Just throw it in there for no reason. People are going to search that, and our site will automatically show up for that because probably no one's targeting that keyword. Now, you also see reviews right here. Reviews. Great. And in the description, what am I going to do? I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to combine all these keywords. I'm going to do the same thing in the content as well. And this allows me to get tons and tons of broad traffic very, 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 very easily. So what I'm going to do really quickly, I'm going to type in find the best devices to stop snoring. Devices to stop snoring. You can see I've got this keyword right here, and this is also why I avoid over optimization, guys, because I'm never saying the same thing twice, but I'm saying the same thing over and over with synonyms and kind of reviewing it out there. All right, find the best devices, or find the devices to top snoring. Find the top devices, because I'm going to get in there because people type in top snoring devices, anti-snoring devices to stop snoring, and see our Qzx stop snoring review. Boom. We've covered every single one of these keywords, and this is going to allow us to just rank massively broad with a few backlinks. So I'm going to do that one more time with stop snoring mouthpiece. Now the reason why I've changed it up and I'm creating another keyword pool, because the initial kind of thing, mouthpiece, is too different in the device. It's just a little bit too far on. So I'm going to throw it in there. I'm going to type in best stop snoring device is going to be in there, but I'm going to keep looking for it really quickly. Stop snoring mouthpiece. Mouthpiece to stop snoring. Mouthpiece to stop snoring. I'm pretty sure there's going to be an anti-snoring mouthpiece. Anti-snoring mouthpiece. Stop snoring mouthpiece. mouthpiece reviews. And I could pull up the searches right now, but you guys saw exactly what I did before, so I'm not going to really put it out there. And then we see snoring, or we see, yeah, we already got snoring mouthpiece reviews covered right there. You can see as I go through. And let's see if we can find a few more. Give me a sec, guys. I can see stop snoring mouthguard. That's a great one because mouthguard and mouthpiece are the same thing, essentially. In Google's eyes, if you check this out, if you type in stop snoring mouthguard, funny thing, you're probably going to see Google sees that mouthpiece and mouthguard mean the same thing. It's a great way to go out there and really diversify. Stop snoring mouthguard. And that's a cool little trick right there, how we can target the same keyword, but using it different ways. So I did go out there and I would then just completely set up my site the same exact way. And I'm going to be showing you this site actually when I set it up here in a little bit. Now, that's how we go out there and we create what I like to call the competitive kind of broad rankings right there. Now, what we want to really do, guys, if we want to go out there and we want to find very profitable but low search volume types of searches, we can type in best snoring mouthpiece or buy stop snoring mouthpiece. Now you can see right here, it's probably not going to get that many searches. You can see it doesn't even have any searches up there listed because there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and try and find the best one right here. So I can see where to buy stop snoring mouthpiece and best stop snoring mouthpiece 70. So what we also want to do is we want to find anything based around it being the best or reviews. So right here, all right, so what I'm going to do instead of I'm going to jump down right here. I'm going to type in, my main keyword is going to be best stop snoring mouthpiece. And other keywords, where can I buy a stop snoring mouthpiece, purchase stop snoring mouthpiece. Let's see what other ones. Best stop snoring mouthpiece reviews and buy snoring mouthguard. Now, none of these searches right here, probably the search total from this total, like realistically, Google's not going to show because they're too low. It's probably 350 to 500, if that. However, these people are going to convert like 50% more because they're already looking for something to buy. These keywords right here are extremely long tail, extremely silly keywords to make your main keywords. But if you want to make money really quickly, make a page on our site and we're going to target all these extremely specific keywords and kind of sneak in underneath all the people that are targeting the big keywords. Most people out there only go after big keywords. So if we do this kind of weird keyword research right here, we can sneak in, not get a huge amount of traffic, but they convert much higher. We'll still make some decent money from the site. Very, very easy way to sneak in. Now, if we want to go out there and we want to find the fast, easy rankers, the way we can do that, guys, is what we want to do is we want to target brand-specific keywords and kind of weird keywords. Now, good example of that, and this is kind of the hidden SEO lesson, or the hidden niches lesson that we're going to get into. For example, guys, what I went in for, if I want to target someone who wants to learn how to play guitar, all right, the people I'm targeting, people that want to play guitar. What you want to do in these niches, and there's going to be a whole section at the end of this course about finding hidden keywords. I'm just going to do this really quickly because I know this is a really long video, but if I want to target people who want to play guitar, what are some keywords they're going to type in? You want to find kind of the lingo behind it. They're going to type in stuff like chords, tabs, and artist names. Because people are going to want to play their favorite artists' songs. They're going to want tabs. And what tabs are essentially the tablature so you can play their music in chords. So what I can then do, if I want to find these hidden niches, and think about doing this in other niches, all right? It can be like celebrities, niche lingo, anything like that. I found really good keywords in the stock market, style, all sorts of stuff like that. So I can go in, and I'm going to type in, I'm going to find like big top country singers. So I'm going to type in, let's just say, most popular country singers. All right, I'm going to see Carrie Underwood. I see Taylor Swift. Boom, I see Johnny Cash. So I'm going to go to Google AdWords. I'm going to type in Taylor Swift because they play guitar, chords. Go up here, 4,400 searches. All right, type in Johnny Cash, chords. 1,300 searches. Guarantee you, we throw that into Google, you're not going to see too many super optimized sites. You can see right here, we got guitar tab right here, not optimized. Johnny Cash 128, not optimized. Johnny HTML, Cash Johnny, yeah, they're just total mess. Very, very easy searches to rank for. Another really good example of that, say we wanted to sell, I don't know, anime or comic book magazines. We could go into Google really quickly and type in top 10 anime series. All right? Great. Now what this is just like Japanese cartoons. They're like comic books like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like this. I used to do pretty well in this niche. And so I typed this in. So I have a bunch of different searches right here. So what I can then do really quickly, guys, is what people also search for is episode guides, list of characters, etc. See, I'm kind of using like knowledge of the niche. Like if it's a TV show or something like that, I find the knowledge of the niche. So I'm just going to type in like Cowboy Bebop characters. Let's just type in episodes. All right, going to type that in. All right, we got Cowboy Bebop episodes. We got Cowboy Bebop episode list. So I'm going to go grab that keyword really quickly and throw that in there. You're going to see nothing. The only thing we got Wikipedia is up there, and then nothing showing up. So we go up there and rank for all sorts of keyword episodes. I think another one we put in, like I had like Naruto or like Bleach episodes, episode guide. I would throw that in there really quickly. You can see 5,400 searches right there. You can see list of Bleach episodes. It's the same exact thing if you go in right here. And these are some kind of weird ways of Bleach episodes. And you can see very, very easily, you can see the only one that's really optimized right here is none of them. Big searches right here. These two searches right here, nearly 10,000 searches per month. Extremely, extremely easy. Another way to find cool stuff like that, guys, is if I throw file names on the stuff. For example, if you type in Kama Sutra, into Google, you know, the Indian Nadi guide. This is a niche I did really good in back in the day. If you type in Kama Sutra, very, 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 you see lots of mountains showing up. You type in Kama Sutra PDF, massive search. I'm just giving you away searches right here really quickly. You go right here, Kama Sutra PDF, or Kama Sutra book PDF, I believe is a bigger one. You can see 3,600 searches. You type in Kama Sutra book PDF. Again, we find no optimized sites. So throwing on like file names and stuff on the end of searches, you can find really, really untargeted searches, and we can target anyone who basically wants to be better with women in the sack. Funny niche right there. On top of that, guys, throwing in curse words into searches. I'm not going to get into that right now. Throwing in maybe adult-related stuff on the end of searches. There's a few other things. For example, also with illnesses and health. For example, if you want to target like a search like, I don't know, you know, female health or something like that, try and find the symptoms of illnesses. For example, I'm not going to get into it because it's gross, but the symptoms of certain types of skin illnesses and stuff like that. The symptoms of certain types of, I don't know, diseases. Look for symptoms that are the result of it. For example, there's a lot of ebooks out there on how to cure, I don't know, a yeast infection or something like that. Don't try and rank for yeast infection if you're just getting started. Try and pick a keyword like the symptoms of yeast infection, which I'm not going to get into. They're gross, but if you type them in, they get very large search volumes, and I used to do very well in that niche. So just some cool tips to finding hidden keywords. Just going to show you to make a list like that really quickly. If I typed in, let's just say I typed in, you know, top 10 animes. You're going to see, I don't know, Bleach is somewhere on there. I'm just going to use Bleach as an example. It's a really popular anime in America. I type in Bleach episodes. So I see Bleach episodes, huge list right there. So I'm going to go and take all the keywords. So my big keyword is Bleach episodes. Keywords I'm going to include on that page: Bleach filler episodes, Bleach episodes English dubbed. And this is just the making of a site that will have massive traffic. It's not going to have the highest converting traffic, but we can put in there free Bleach episodes. And then we saw one with like Bleach episode list. And so what I'm going to do is the same thing I did before. free Bleach episodes, English dubbed, or free Bleach episode list, and I might put like a slash, like English dubbed. And when I'm going and formulating the page then with all these keywords, it's going to be able to target all that. I'm going to do the same exact thing with the description that we did before. And just to really break that down, because I really want you to have success with this, let's just type in find free English dubbed new, that's one of the keywords we saw, Bleach filler episodes here. All right, you can see I really got all these keywords that I found here, and I used that to formulate my title instead of using the keyword over and over. So with that being said, guys, this is how we pick niches in a very, very, very detailed hour-long video. Go out there. What you need to do at the end of this video right now is you need to go pick your niche and your list of keywords. You need to do this exact thing right now. Now, don't do anything with it. Don't do anything with it whatsoever. Just get your list of keywords, have it set up like I have it right here. Possibly have your titles and description set up, but don't do the site, don't buy any sites, don't do anything. Just go out there and get your keywords right here. Pick your offer. Use the keyword planner to kind of come up with keywords and get your list of keywords going right here. And you want to have about 6 keywords, 1 main keyword and 6 big keywords to put on your pages. And that's how we're going to absolutely kill it, guys. So I'll see you in 2 seconds. Actually, what I want to do really quickly for those of you who are still on, if you type in online guitar lessons really quickly, you're going to see I did the same exact thing with the titles and tags right here. Best online guitar lessons for beginners. I target the search online guitar lessons for beginners, best online guitar lessons. Find the top online guitar lessons for beginners. So I'm targeting a bunch of different keywords right there just for that title. Really easy example. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next section. Woo! Long video. Hey there, dude or dudette. If you are a girl watching this, I suppose a few girls do SEO. So, hi dudettes, how are you? This is Becker again, and in this section we're going to be talking about buying our weapons. And that's a cool way of saying we're going to be looking at how to buy domains. Now, this is super, super duper duper important that you watch this video. Now, really quickly, anybody who thinks you may know how to buy domains already, you don't. Trust me, the stuff I'm going to show you right here is stuff you've never seen before, and it's stuff that you're probably not doing, it's stuff that people aren't doing. That's why we outrank them. There's a lot of people that think they know how to buy domains, and they really don't, and we outrank them. So if you want to outrank them as well, listen up. And what we're beginning into is basically this step right here. You remember step 3 where we talked about building a base of sites. I'm going to be showing you how we get all these sites that already have pre-existing authority, as well as already start off with a domain that already has authority. I'm going to be showing you exactly how we do that. Now, again, just another quick warning, even if you're familiar with this, you're not. If you're not making an absolute killing right now with your blog network, you're not familiar with this. And even if you are making a killing, we're going to show you stuff that's going to make your network so much more powerful. And it isn't even really so much a network at this point. This is a completely different linking strategy of how we kind of combine PR sites with some very, very sneaky, relevant linking that is just, it's pretty ninja. So we'll get into that here in a sec. Now, we're going to be covering in this little intro video how it works. I'm going to be showing you where we get these authority sites from, why they are authority sites, and why they're so powerful already, and I'm going to be showing you how we use them. And I'm also going to be showing you different types of sites that we want for different types of things. Now, quick warning as well for anybody who's like, oh, I don't want to buy anything or invest anymore until I know it's going to work. At the end of this course, watch what I'm going to do right here, take it all in, take notes, understand it. And I'm going to show you 110 ways to do this whole process and get it to actually just pay for itself. So your investment is literally zero. In fact, you'll probably profit from this. You can actually make a completely passive income with what I'm going to show you at the end of the course without ranking a single site ever. It's kind of funny. I'm also going to show you how to do this very cheaply. I'm going to show you how to do this very efficiently and get it all paid for you. So if you do not want to, you don't want to invest any more money right now, that's completely cool. I realize some people starting off are not ballers, you know, dropping $2,000 on sites left and right. I'm going to show you how to get it paid for completely and do it very cheaply so that you're actually making a profit by doing this. And the way this works is it all just goes back to the page authority we talked about. And we're basically going to be finding sites that have a high page authority that people aren't using. I'm going to get into that in a sec, but page authority takes a long time to build. We don't want to be using fresh domains. We don't want to be starting our sites on fresh domains because it takes forever to build the page authority of sites. What we're going to be doing right here is we're going to step the entire system of raising sites basically by wrapping our links in and our domains in pre-existing authority. Everything we're going to be doing is based around long time authority, and it allows us to rank in days. It allows us to just take over searches in days. It allows us to dominate searches in a month's time. It's very cool. And the results are our domains rank easier and our links are more powerful. And when you combine an authoritative domain with authority links, it's a grease fire. It's absolutely insane. To really stress this out here real quick, authority links to an unauthority site, say we got like a brand new domain and wanted to start ranking it, that's cool. All right, that's cool. Those are going to be good links. If you have authority links to an authority domain, it's unfair. You can literally take over and just jam sites up there left and right and make money by the end of this week if you take this course and apply it. The examples I've shown you so far, we can make money literally within a week's time. We can get clients ranked in a week's time. It's insanely profitable. So what we basically do is we go out and buy authority domains based on signs, and I will show you all those signs, and then we use them to hotwire the rankings in a non-spammy, undetectable fashion. Now, what are these authority sites and why are they an authority? Really quickly, I'm going to get into the signs in the next video. I'm going to be walking you through every single sign that represents the domain's authority, how powerful the links are, how well it's going to rank in Google. Keep that in mind. All right, that's very, very, very important. I'm going to be showing you all the little signs and everything here in a sec, but just keep in mind it's all based on the signs that are pointing at a site. I'm going to show you how to scan all those, and when we're able to see those signs, we go out and buy sites that have those signs, and they're always high authority. Now, we're then going to be using those sites as our base sites, and our authority sites are going to be linking in. We're also going to be using these all differently. They're going to be like different players on a football team, all covering different bases. Now, the thing I'm going to tell you real quick is few people do this. I don't know too many SEOs who are actually doing this. If you run in an SEO group or you hang out with pretty clever SEOs, it might seem like everyone's doing this, maybe in those groups, and it's just not true. If you've never heard about this before, you're in the right place. If you've somewhat heard about this, you're in the right place. If you've kind of heard about this a lot, this isn't that. It's completely different what's going on, and only about, I'd say, maybe 10% of the SEO community does this, and I'd say only 5% of that 10% actually do it right. It's shockingly bad. And PR networks are fairly common knowledge. We're not making PR networks here. Now, the thing you got to keep in mind is our rankings are not common. So drop what you know, listen to what I'm going to tell you real quick, because this is going to be kind of explain how we're going to be using these sites. Now, what we're going to initially be doing is finding sites that meet very certain criteria, a very brandable, awesome to rank criteria, and we're going to be buying these sites. We're going to use these as our relevant authority sites. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, and this is what we like to call base sites. So one of the sites we're going to be finding in this kind of algorithmic beating process is we're going to be finding what I like to call base sites, and we're going to get into that in the 2 videos from now. Then what we do is we go and find a few different types of sites out there. Now, there's a few sites we're going to look at. The main thing we're going to be looking at first off is power sites. These are sites we can use to just jam up our site as well. The only downside to power sites, guys, these are going to be our most powerful links, will get us very good rankings, is they can sometimes be expensive, and we can only make so many links to one site from our power site. Now, here's this cool little trick. This is kind of the secret to the slipstream system I might have talked about, you've heard about in the past. The thing is, if I want to get maximum power out of this site, I can only build like 3 links to this site and really rank it right here. Now, if I can go and transfer this through other sites that have good authority or are relevant to my site, I can go and I can make a bunch of other cheaper sites right here that are relevant to my site, and I can jack the power into those sites, and the power goes through these sites and then boom into this site. So I'm actually able to get the power of this site going back to my home site 5 to 10 times. This is one of the biggest secrets this is one of the biggest secrets to this course right here. Now, a few people might be thinking real quick, wait, you should never link your PR sites together because then Google can see them. All right, real quick before you flip out, first off, Google can see all your authority sites. They can see all your PR sites if they want to. Google, a really quick example real quick on SourceWave. I have an example network that I share with hundreds of thousands of people. Literally, I've said, like, look, here's the network. I'm ranking sites with it. Here's the sites I'm ranking. The network has never been de-indexed. The sites have never been de-indexed. It's never even been looked at. If I can go on the internet and share it with hundreds of thousands of people, not get in too much trouble, you're not going to run into an issue right here. Just don't go share it with the whole entire world. Don't post it on forums like that. Now, what Google can do very easily is they can look back. They can just look at all the links going to your website. So if you're going to play that card right there, just kind of forget about that right now. And if we make our sites look natural, you're not even going to have to worry about that unless you just do something really bad. And this is not going to get you in that type of bad stuff. But what we're able to do is then transfer that power to mini authority sites, maybe PR1s that are actually relevant to our site. Boom, 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 boom. Imagine there's other sites right here, and we can just jam, 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 and we can use the power of this one site over and over and over and over again on this site. It's very, 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 very nasty. What we can also do is we can also take our relevant sites as well, or non-relevant cheaper sites. We can also filter relevant links into these sites and kind of change the relevance of the site so that when we shoot it to the site, this right here, the power going through and the power going to here doesn't change much. Any links we can build right here would be just as good building to this site right here. That's not increasing the power, it's changing the relevance so that we can create sites that might not be the most powerful sites but are relevant to our niche, or have authority. I mean, sites that don't have the most relevance but have authority. We can convert these into sites that are about our site. Boom, create way more power. I'm going to actually move this over here just for this right here. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to find all three different types of these sites, actually four. I'm going to show you how to find base sites, power sites, sites that work really good for transferal sites and shooting power off also while ranking your site, and filter sites, which I don't use that often. It's kind of the same thing as creating pyramids. However, instead of using it to rank stuff, we're using it just to change kind of the color of the site we're linking to. Let's just say like the relevant color over here is blue. We're going to change this site from red to blue with our links and make it so it's good for this blue site. Hopefully that makes sense. So that's one thing we're going to be getting into, and I'm going to be breaking this all down in this domain buying section, which is really going to show you how to never make mistakes, never waste money, always get things as cheaply as possible, get the most powerful links, and just blow up what you're doing right here. This is extremely important. I'm extremely excited about this section. This is one of the most actionable things in this course, so we're going to be getting into that. Now, after we go and figure out how to buy all these domains and so forth, I'm going to be getting into other stuff showing you how to set up domains, how to format them, how to link between them, and all that stuff in later sections. So jump over to the next video, and I'm going to be showing you all the signs you need to look for in domains when you're buying them. All right, talk in a sec. Hey there, fellow SEO entrepreneur person, sir. What is going on? This is Becker again. And in this video, we're going to be getting to all the signs of authority we want to look for when kind of diagnosing the authority of certain sites. Now, what I'm going to show you real quick doesn't need to be this complicated. However, I want you to be the master commander of what I'm about to teach you. I want you to be the best person for buying domains, picking out domains on the planet. So, we're going to make this complicated. I'm going to show you every little thing you need to know about a domain to really judge it. I have literally a arbitrage, if that's a word, of domains lined up that we're going to look at. I'm going to show you every type of link, what it means, what these signs means, and basically you're going to be able to pick out the best domain of the bunch every single time and do it very, very cheaply a little bit later on when we get on to do it cheaply. So what I'm going to be showing you is three things: major signs, link footprints, and minor signs. Minor signs we won't really, there's not too much to that. We're really going to be looking at link footprints and major signs. Now I'm just going to get straight into it. What major signs are basically the big signs that tell us, hey, let's investigate this site. They aren't signs that we should get a site right away. They tell us we need to investigate the site. And what we do after we see major signs is we'll kind of scan through, or we'll filter sites by the major signs. Kind of like finding out, let's just say we're trying to find, let's just say a criminal, and they match a certain mugshot or whatever, or characteristics, black hair, whatever. We're going to filter everybody by everybody has black hair, green eyes, and has all their teeth, something like that. Does that mean every single person who comes back is going to be a winner? No, and that link footprints is what we go look at next. It's kind of like investigating actually what they've done, what's been going on, if this person's a criminal or not, all their kind of back-end stuff. And that's where stuff gets really important. So we use major signs to find domains, and we use link footprints and these kind of more subtle minor signs to pick up if the domain is worth picking up or not. And a lot of these things people don't look at. They usually just look at PR and not much else, honestly. I've seen some horrible, horrible domains out there. So the first thing I'm going to get into is major signs. We're going to go over these first. And this is not in order. They all weigh on each other. And each other is obviously spelled wrong right there. Forgive me, I'm just going to ignore it because spelling does not apply in SEO. And the first thing, actually they are in order first off, the first thing you must find out about a domain, you must make sure it's indexed. And we're going to be using two tools to do this. Actually, just one tool in this example. We're going to be using Majestic SEO. And this is something you can use for free, or you can sign up and get much more detailed data from it. So I'm going to be showing you really how to use this tool as well. It's quite simple. Now, we want to make sure a domain is indexed, it's not penalized, and it's not a fake domain. What do all these three things mean? If it's not indexed, it means that Google doesn't have it in their index, their big list of websites. What that then means is that when we build a link on it, not only will it not be picked up by Google, there's a chance Google will see all these de-indexed links going to your site and just be like, all right, that's this guy spamming. So we got to make sure of that first. We want to make sure it's non-penalized. A lot of people get rid of domains because they're trying to rank them in Google, and the domains turn out to be turds. They just do some really bad SEO to it. If the domain is smacked back in Google, which I'm going to show you how to detect, then we don't want to pick up the domain either. We want a domain that shows up first when we look for the domain, and I'll show you to pick that up very quickly. We also want to make sure the domain is not fake. And how fake domains work is people will redirect a powerful domain, say a PR5 domain, to a brand new domain. When you redirect to a brand new domain, it gains the PR of whatever site is linking to it. Now, if we look back, dig back through it, we'll see that, hey, this site is obviously getting the PR from another site. What people will do is they will then sell the new domain that is appearing to be a PR5 and then yank the 301 redirect going to it, and then it is no longer a PR5. So it basically goes back to a PR0 and you got ripped off. I'm going to show you how to avoid all those things. Now, what we want to organize sites by is, what really engages us is their PR, their page rank, and this kind of represents Google's opinion of the site. It can be very varied because Google does not really update their PR too often. There was an update semi-recently. What Google has is their assigned page rank to every site on the internet. Can be a very good representation of the authority of the website. If a site is a PR5, Google obviously likes it sometimes. We don't want to go off it completely because there's a lot of sites out there that have bad links going to them, that have high PR, and Google's just ready to smack them, or you don't want that type of link juice transferring to your site. So PR is just kind of an indicator. It's kind of like, hey, he has black hair and green eyes. He looks like what we might be looking for. We need to look in a little bit deeper. We also want to look into age. Google likes age domains. It likes domains that have the word links are coming from because it's more trustworthy. If a domain gets bought today, it just got indexed in Google and has a new link coming from it, not as trustworthy as a domain that's been around since 2001 that just placed a new link on it. With age, it gains trust in Google. Same exact thing with PR. We also want to look at the amount of incoming links and referring domains in relation to referring domains. For example, if we look at a site and it's like a PR2 and it has 100,000 incoming links, they're probably spam, for example. With that also being said, if we look at a site and it has 240 incoming links but only one referring domain, that means that one domain sent it 240 links. It means the juice to the site isn't going good. If we look at a site that has maybe 1,000 links and 250 to 300 referring domains, that's a very, very good sign that the site might be quality. So usually we want there to be some relationship between the amount of incoming links and referring domains. We don't want one domain sending all the links, and we also don't want 10,000 different domains linking to the site as well if they're spammy. I'll get into this here more in a sec, and I'm going to show you kind of what I'm talking about. We also want to look at the Moz, the SEO Moz Open Site Explorer Authority and Majestic Authority. I mean, these are not the telltale signs of a good site. There's a lot of sites that have high Moz authority, high Majestic authority, but are overall crap sites, and I'll be showing you some of those sites. However, if a site has 0 authority in these type of judgers of authority, that's usually a bad sign. The URL can also be a strong indicator of what we're going to be looking at. I use 2 U's there to really emphasize that. I'm going to be giving you certain keywords to look for in domains that will help you find better domains quicker than most people can. So, I'm going to hop over real quick and show you what I am talking about over here. So, I'm going to jump over real quick. And you can see right here, I'm in this tool called Register Compass. And what it allows me to do, I'm going to go look at this one search right here. It allows me to basically pull up every site that is expiring or people are about to let go or is up for auction that we can buy. Now, I have it set to only find cheap domains because I want to save some money here because I'm a cheapo. And I'm going to go and put it in order of SEO Moz domain authority. Now, that's a cool little trick I picked up from Greg Morrison. Very, very good SEO. Very, 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 very good SEO. I'll tell you, he's a very good SEO some more while this is loading up right here. But basically, SEO Moz is usually pretty good at pinning the type of quality behind a domain. They're not always 100% right, but we want to look at the SEO Moz domain authority because it's a good place to just start ordering sites by. And we want to look for sites with the SEO Moz domain authority above 25. We can also go over here and we can look at the Majestic kind of stats over here. You can look in Majestic, they have the same thing. It's called citation flow and trust flow. These are all right stats to look at as well, but domain authority is a little bit easier to order sites by. Now you can see right here, all these sites are organized by their PR. Right here, you can see the PR, and I have it so it's verified. So all these are real verified domains. It has it by its price it's being bid on. We can see the amount of links coming in. We can see the age right here. We can see the amount of links coming into it right here in Majestic, which is usually a lot more accurate than the SEO Moz Open Site Explorer. You can see the SEO Moz links. This one says 10,000, this says 55,000. Majestic has a much bigger index, which is why we only take SEO Moz for their domain authority. Keep that in mind. And you can see we basically have everything we need laid out right here so we can browse through really quickly. Now, I'm going to get into actual buying these domains. I'm going to be buying domains right in front of you. I just want you to know what to look for and all the signs so you understand why I'm looking at them in later videos. So really quickly, we got this site right here, Open Access Case Study. This is actually a site I own. Now, if we throw it over here in Google, this site has a PR of 4. This is what I call a base site right here. Now, going to go back right here. This site right here has a very good everything we're looking at real quick. The site is indexed really quickly. Let's check to make sure the site is indexed. How do we check if a site is indexed in Google? I grab just the domain name and I go into Google. Google. Take me to Google. There we go. And I just throw it right here. Oops, don't want to put it right there. That will take me to the site. Oops. Let's go right here. Oops. Why won't you just take me to Google? There we go. All right. Google's being a jerk right there. I'm going to put that in there. You see the site shows up first for its initial search. If we type in the site name and it shows up first, it means 2 things. 1, the site's indexed. Google obviously has picked up the site. 2, it's not penalized. You can see a lot of the pages on the site are showing up. You won't usually see this with expiring domains because they no longer have, what do you call them, basically pages on them. But you can see it's showing up first. That's a really, really good sign. So we want to look for that. That covers both bases. Some people will type in site, then colon or apostrophe, whatever you want to put in there. That will also check if the domain's there. I like to use this right here because it shows me if the domain is penalized as well. Because if it's penalized, it's not going to show up highly. It's going to show up like 5th, 4th, or like on the 3rd page or something. So look out for that. Got those checks away. Now the PR is 4. That's good. Now the next thing I'm going to look at right here, based on what we talked about before, is the age of these sites. So I'm not going to throw it. I don't have the actual stats for that right there. Let's go to Open Access Case Study. But anyways, if we looked in the domain checker right here, it's a pretty old site. If I recall, it was made in 2010. So that's good right there. Now I'm looking at the referring domains to external backlinks. This looks good. 68. We have 194 backlinks. If we look at the whole, this is the historic index right here. It shows us every single backlink that's been made to the site that's picked up by Majestic. By the way, here's how you use Majestic. You copy a URL, you throw it in here, it gives you all this information. If you have a paid account, it gives you more information. Now, you can see the ratio of external backlinks to referring domains is good. It's about 3 to 1. That's usually what I like to see. I like to see different IPs as well. When you look at the IPs, guys, and this is a minor sign we'll get into later, the IPs basically represent completely different sites linking to it. If you have 68 domains and they're all in one IP, all the links are coming from one place, Google can see that. That's very odd. Now, I'm also looking at the Majestic trust flow and citation flow. The SEO Moz domain authority would have already checked out if I checked it through there, so that's good. I want to look for a trust flow and citation flow of at least above 10. If it's below that, there's something weird going on. This one has a 21 and 18 citation flow. That's very good. Now, everything right here in the big major signs checks out. Right away, looks like it checks out. Now, when I talked about the URL really quickly, a lot of times you're going to find sites that already have SEO going to them, and they're going to have names like bestsleepsnoringmouthpiece.com. They're going to have exact match domains where the person's putting the keyword in the URL of the domain. And that's obviously just a sign of someone doing SEO to the site. 9 out of 10 times it's going to be spammed. I look for really generic domains, or domains that have like news in them, or news, like things that have people's first name in them. A lot of times you'll find like RogerDinglestein.com and stuff like that. And you want to look for domains kind of like that. And I'll get into that when we're actually buying domains and so forth. Now I want to show you a few domains that have bad major signs. This site right here is a PR2, I believe, and it has a age. Let me just go look at the domains. Smart. So I threw this one in right here. This one has not very much going on right here. We can see not very many links, low trust flow, low amount of referring domains. I believe this is about a PR1 right here. Let me just throw this in real quick. Throw that into the browser. You can see this is a PR1 right here, but has really crappy major signs. We're going to jump past that. All right, we can see this one right here, Daily Global News. Has a ton of backlinks, has a ton of referring domains, 287. All right, this used to obviously be a news site, but it has really low trust flow, and it has really low citation flow. So obviously something is looking up right here, and the ratio of referring domains to external backlinks, huge. This is obviously probably going to be a spam domain. I would not dig into this domain, but I'm going to show you exactly why it's a spam domain here in a sec. We can keep going through. We have 13friend.com. Again, one of the major signs is a huge ratio of external links to referring domains, low amount of referring IPs, crappy trust flow, crappy citation flow. Not going to dig into that one right here. Go back over to this domain right here. You can see this one right here has a good amount of referring domains. It's about 22,000 to 386,000. Not bad. Getting a high trust flow, high citation flow. Has a lot of referring IPs. This looks decent. It looks like it might be a winner. But I'm going to show you why here in a sec it's not. So we dig into that one right there. That's a good example of one we might dive into. All right, another good example right here. This one right here actually turned out to be spam as well. But you can see right here, again, good signs, good enough signs, 12,000 to 278,000. Again, the ratio is kind of off right there, but it's give or take. You know, sometimes like 2 or 3 domains will actually send like 50,000 links because they just have that many pages. And it's what we like to call a site-wide link. That means there's a page on, or there's a link on every single page of the site. So you can see really quickly, this is a site I might dive into. You can see really quickly the sites I would not dive into. Boom. The ones with weird referring domains. That one actually looks good. Never mind. You can see right here, weird referring domains. Bad major signs. Now, what we want to do next is dive into the domains and look at the link footprints going into these domains. And this is where the pedal really meets the metal, because if they fail this test, they can't be bought. If they pass this test, you pretty much have a good domain to go with right there. We can look at a few minor signs later on, but this is really all it comes down to once you found a domain that looks like it might be a winner. So what we're going to start looking at is links going on in the sites, and excuse the red lines and stuff like that. But we're going to look at the links going to the sites, and what we want to see link-wise is brand links going to the site. For example, if the site used to be like a news site, we want to see like KBC News, news stories, the URL, just links that look very innocent, not like someone was trying to rank it for anything. We don't want to see buy Rolexes, buy Rolexes, buy Rolexes, Oakley watches, Oakley watches, Oakley watches, and commercial links. We just want to see links that we would normally think would go to a website. I'm going to show you that in a sec. With that being said, we want non-SEO'd links. I just kind of covered that. We don't want to look at a site and it has, you know, buy Market Samurai, buy Market Samurai, buy Market Samurai, buy Market Samurai. We want to see actual websites linking to it too. We don't want to see a bunch of comments and weird kind of links going to it. We want actual websites. Like if it's a news site, we have kind of other local sites linking into it. That's excellent, excellent. I'm going to show you a site like that in a second. We want the links to also tell a story. You want the links to you want to actually be able to look at a site and tell what it used to be. For example, I found a radio station, a site the other day, and it was just like KBC.com or something like that, this weird acronym of letters. And looking at it, you could tell it was a radio station because the things were like #1 radio station in Louisiana, KBC News Story, and it was just like KBC News, best jazz music, and stuff like that. And going through the links, looking at the anchor text, you could tell it wasn't SEO based, it was telling a story. And if you can find links that tell a story where you can kind of pick up what the site was, and it looks like normal links going to the site, that's a really good judge that the site is going to be a great base site or power site coming in. We want it to have good PR. We want the sites linking to it to have good PR. Usually not the most important thing. However, if they have good PR, the site will keep its PR a lot longer. One of the things that keeps the PR of a site, a lot of people always ask, hey Alex, if I buy a domain, how can I keep the PR the same? The big secret is the links have to stay on there. It has nothing really to do with the content or the site itself. The links just basically have to stay pointed at that domain. A lot of domains lose their links when they go down, so keep that in mind. I also like for it to have gov and edu links. Now when I talk about this, I'm not talking about comment links on gov and edu sites. I'm talking about links actual in the sites themselves saying, hey, this is a site to check out. And overall, the most important thing we want to look for is the absence of baddie links. And what I mean by baddie links, these are bad links. So I'm about to jump over to show you exactly what I mean through all this. But baddie links, we want to try and identify old school spam, like forum links, comment links. I'm going to show you that. We want to identify over-optimized links. For example, if the site is like brettmichaels.com and every anchor text says Oakley's, buy Oakley's here, Oakley website, best Oakley's, over-optimized SEO links. The reason they dropped the domain is because they spammed it and broke the domain. We don't want Chinese or weird foreign language links to an extent. You can technically rank sites with these, but they're very inconsistent. We also want to identify SAPE RU links. This is an old hacked network that just got nuked by Google. Google just nuked them. And they're very easy to identify. When you're going through links of other sites, you're going to see a lot of sites that end with like .de, .ru, and when you look at the sites, they're going to look like they've been hacked. And I'll try and find some links like that here in a sec. We also don't want de-indexed network links. A lot of times when you look back at, or spammy network links, a lot of times when we look at the links going into a site, we can identify old network links that have been de-indexed. Just spam networks, spam PR networks that have just been spammed the heck. They've been de-indexed and they're still pointing at the site. We have to identify those because we definitely don't want a site with those links going to it. So let's hop over right now and kind of go through these link footprints step by step. Alrighty, we're back in the browser and I'm going to show you examples of good domains. I'm going to show you examples of bad domains. Now, openaccesscstudy.com, this is a site that gets me a lot of traction. Very, very good. Feel free to look at it when you got a chance. It's just a basic little base site I'm making. But I'm going to show you what we got going on right here and why I really like this site. When we click it over, let's look at the link footprints, all right? First thing we see right here, a lot of edu links. And remember what I told you about telling a story. This site obviously used to be like a study-based website. Open Access Case Study, Open Access Publishing and Science, openaccesscasestudy.com. You can see some of the links have gotten deleted, but it still tells me that story right here. Open Access Science and Publishing International. We got just the URL right here, just brand link. We keep going through right here. We go through a lot of the links that aren't deleted. Let me skip to the parts that aren't deleted. You see survey, questionnaire, survey, Open Access Science, Open Access Science and Publishing. And what we're seeing right here, what does this paint the picture of? What did this site used to be? Obviously a science and study website. Easily. That's all it really used to be right there. You can see lots of different kind of edu, like library sites linking into it. Really good stuff. You can see Bibliotech, obviously another library site that's, I don't know, Spanish for what you got right here. All these kind of news and book-based sites right here. So this obviously used to be that type of site. Now what I'm not seeing right here, guys, is tons of comment links. I'm seeing all the links in a common language. I'm seeing them all coming from real sites. If we go to these sites right here, I'll just look right here. You can see it's just coming from old-ass science websites right here. Let me jump back to that. Just old, dinky science websites. Oops, lost my site. And you can really see, we'll just go through a few more of these right here. Let's just look at, actually going to look at the historic index really quickly. And basically you can see we're getting links from like sites like Earlham College, like real websites, real places, non-spam stuff. So that's what I really like to look for. And it's also missing all the signs of baddies. We don't see any huge signs of over-optimization. We don't see anybody actively doing SEO to this website. The sites that are linking into it have good PR. I'm not going to go dig that up right now. But you can see it's just absent of any bad things and it has a lot of positive things. So this is why this is a really good domain. Now let's look at some other examples really quickly. we see smartphoneapps.com. It really has nothing going on here. And if we look at the historic index really quickly, we're going to see just the URL over and over and over and over again from unrelated websites, completely unrelated. FastArthritisBackPain.com. Just spam the heck out of this website. Cure cancer, domain need hosting. Just spam links, completely over-optimized. A sure sign right there, bad. Now we have another site right here, MercedesNews.com. This is an example of a good one right here, and I'll show you why. You can see it has a good range of backlinks, decent amount of referring domains to external backlinks. This is an iffy site, but if you can pick it up for 12 bucks, totally worth it. Now, if we look at the backlinks right here, you can see it's really coming from types of vehicle websites. We got insurance sites right here. We got automobiles. We got car websites right here. BMW, autoreader.com. Like, these are excellent. ItalianSupercars.net. All excellent, excellent, excellent relevant links coming to the site. Now, are we going to use this to rank a car site? Probably not, but this shows us the site is probably healthy. We can go through it in the Google, but it's indexed pretty much. And what I want to look at really quickly is just the anchor text. You can see there's a wide range of anchor text coming through here. You can see it kind of leans more to mercedesnews.net in the URL. This is fine. All right, we want to see lots of URL links because that's how people 90% of the time link to websites. But we can see it has a good range of related anchor text. You can see this site obviously used to be a Mercedes-Benz news site. We're also seeing a big lack of spam links and over-optimization going through it. You can also see all the links are still remaining from here. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. Car news, automobile links, hightechreview.com, all sorts of stuff like that. So pretty good place to really get started. And let's just look. And you can see really quickly they're just getting advertising from all these sites right here. If you're interested in this used to be a website of a big old network of sites, like a bunch of news sites. So great site to pick up right there, and that's what we want to see. That's definitely what we want to see. Let's move on to the next site. All right, we got Daily Global News right here. Has a huge amount of links in response to the amount of referring domains. Bad sign right there. Low link trail, trust flow, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Probably would not look into this site, but let's look at it just for the sake. All right, so first thing we see is tons. This looks like a forum right here, videomasters.com. All right, so what we're looking at, look at this right here. Crap links. This is obviously just obviously this person just came in here, left a big spam comment, and just linked to all these places right here. Not good. If we keep going through too as well, I'm going to go dig back a little bit farther. We can see right here, what this is right here is a comment link. All right? What you're probably going to see is it in the comments section really quickly. You can see just a lot of people spamming the comment section really quickly. I'll go in through a little bit. Let's just jump back real quick. You can see Rich Blog, and what a comment link really looks like. They're usually no follow, first off, and you're going to see the index right here, the index for blog comments. This is going to be what you're going to see. It's usually going to be a blog as well. So you can see DT. So I'm just going to click right here. Let's go see if we can find this. DT. All right, you can see this person. He's just spamming links right here. So spam links right here. Nothing good going on right here. Spam links, that's a bad sign right there. We don't want that. Screw that domain. All right, we got 13friend.com. Got not too great anything going on right here. Just crap. But when you go look at the backlinks, all Chinese backlinks. All right, we don't know what's going on here. Doesn't look too hot. They're just putting it in the site maps of websites. You can see right here, you can see it's put in the site map, just kind of embedded in the site itself, like on a weird-ass page. We see a lot of like weird little URLs right here. Can't really tell what's going on right here. Bad domain. We got bdrlabs.com. Let me zoom up real quick. We got bdrlabs.com. We see a pretty good amount of backlinks. We see good trust flow. We see good citation flow. We see good external backlinks. Decent referring domains. Nothing too bad right here. We see a lot of edu links and government links as well. Let's see where they're getting all these links from. All right, so right off the bat, what do I see? Market Samurai, Market Samurai, Market Samurai, Market Samurai, Market Samurai, BDR Labs. Let's just keep going. Market Samurai, Market Samurai, Market Samurai, Market Samurai, Market Samurai. I don't need to say it anymore. What is this person doing? They were obviously making this site to rank it for Market Samurai videos and try and sell it. You can see all these links are getting deleted. They're obviously spam links. And we can just go through. Let's look at their anchor text profile really quickly. Boom. all based around Market Samurai. Now, why this site at first appearance might have a decent chance of being a good link, it obviously has a ton of Market Samurai links. Look at the amount of no follow. Look at the amount of deleted. All right, look how much they're spamming the crap out of everything. This is a sure sign that this is just not going to be a good site to pick up. It's just all blasted with Market Samurai links, and they're all very low quality. You can see the no follow, all that kind of stuff going right there. So that's an example of a site. It kind of has good initial signs, but when you look into the link footprint, it's bad juju, bad doo-doo. Okay, we got this one right here, filmavakabop.com. Not going to pronounce it. Got 26, 1,000, 12,000 to 28, 22, 278,000. Decent trust flow, decent citation flow. Let's look at the anchor text first off. We can probably see the story. You probably tell us exactly what's going on here right away. Cheap Oakley sunglasses, discount Oakley sunglass outlet, boom. This right here, done. Done. It's just spam links trying to promote Oakleys. We don't want this website. Sorry. Mixingitup.info. Let's look at the anchor text. One of the quickest way, guys, is just to look at the anchor text. What we see going on right here, guys, is this obviously used to be a directory. This used to be a directory. So I'm kind of on the fence because directories do have a lot of backlinks, and they have a good excuse for the backlinks. You can see the domain backlinks to referring domains is 1 to 6, pretty much. Not too bad, or 6 to 1. Don't listen to my math stuff right here. Decent amount of referring IPs could be okay. Could be okay. This is the side I'm kind of on the fence about. Then let's look at the actual links. Okay, what they're doing right here is trading links. First off right there, this is what a traded link looks like. They're just trading links out. You can also see by the title, reciprocal links. They're just kind of trading links right here. That's where they're getting all their backlinks from. These aren't necessarily bad. Aren't necessarily bad for anything. This is a directory, and so they were probably just trading links in the past. So what I would do really quickly is I'm kind of on the fence about this. This is old school SEO. And you can see it, but a lot of the links are just the URL. We can see right here real quick. Let's look into this buddy right here. Okay, again, this looks like right here we can actually, this is just some other investigating right here. Looks like this guy's linking to it because you could go and place links on it. So this probably, guys, what I'm guessing this was an old directory from back in the day that used to get spammed. That's why you need to be really careful about directories, because directories got crushed way back in the day. So this looks like what it used to be, basically a link farm. Let's go throw this in the Google. All right, so I don't think I get this domain because it looks like it must have been. It must have been, I don't know. It looks like it used to be a directory that used to have a lot of spam links. If you can pick this up for $12, it'd be worth testing with, but not the best domain just because of what it used to be. I'm looking at the story it used to tell, and that's what it used to be. 41 directories. It used to be a directory. It used to spam Google a whole lot. I bet it's not in the best favor. So I'm on the fence with that one. Might not be too great. All right, we can go to fightvirus.com. Let's look at the links coming into it. All right, so this was what I like to call just kind of old school spam network links. What kind of network links and how you can see them right away is that they're usually on the home pages of sites. You see all this? This guy was obviously doing something kind of sketchy right here, because what we have is a bunch of sites like this. They're obviously just, remember what I told you about the outbound links and stuff like that? These sites are spam. All right, there's nothing really good going on right here. What we're seeing is just a lot of either old school network links or basically just tons of stuff. Actually, it looks like what's going on in here, they're selling these domains, and while they're up, they're basically linking domains to it and just putting up tons of ads. This really isn't the best thing to go with right here. Not the best thing at all. So gonna just kind of put that on the back panel. All right, you see that? So you see how I'm really just going through these links and looking at them really quickly. I want to show you a few domains that are actually good though. All right, so all right, we got this one right here. We got nucnews.com. It has a lot of backlinks. That's usually been bad in so many examples. What I want to show you is look at the anchor text. It's nucnews.com. Now you can see going through, you can see this is people are linking in with news-related stuff. Does this look like SEO links to you? All right, click the open window. Depleted uranium keeps on killing. Rogue states on a handy label. On shaky ground, will Japan nukes plants be next? These are all real-looking backlinks, guys. These look really good. And when we look into the backlinks themselves, we see a lot. We got Wikipedia right here. We got Prop 1, related resources, NUC News Archives. This used to be a news site. This used to be a news site. This looks great. All right, look at this. Washington Monthly, Archives, Wikipedia again, globalresearch.ca, all linking into this news site. Military courts. We're seeing a wide range of anchor text. We're seeing a wide range of we're seeing a story. We're seeing all the good things, and we're not seeing comment links. We're not seeing over spam text. We're not seeing anything bad right here. This is a PR4 domain right here, going for about 20 bucks right now. I'm probably going to pick this up because it's just dag nasty. We just see brand links, links that make sense going to the site. Right here, Saudi minister asserts that bin Laden is too, I don't know, hip happy. But you can see this used to be a news site. Obviously, blatantly, that thing simple. So that's exactly what we want to look for in the type of links, guys, and that's how we look at these link footprints, so forth. That's all we really want to look at. And I covered most of the minor signs I was talking about. Let me just jump to a few minor signs real quick. Some minor signs you want to look for. One minor sign. I usually like to see this big pink bubble get really large. All right, that's going to sound like the stupidest thing, but usually the bigger the pink bubble, if it has quality links, that's really good. That's really, really, really good. You can also see really quickly, I like to look at government educational backlinks, and I like to look at also the, not so much kind of the backlink history. The backlink history right here will tell you kind of how often links are getting built. You can see over time. What you don't want to see is a big bump. Like, let's see if we can find one that has just a big bump going to it. Not sure we can find that right now. I closed down a lot of my links. We'll go look at fightdrivers.com. We'll look at the backlink. You can see we don't want that. We don't want that. All these links built in a day. We want to see this, like just a big range, links constantly being built to the site. All right. What we also want to see really quickly is you can see a lot of brand links. I love brand links going to a site because Google can't really identify if it's spam or not. They can't really penalize sites based on just getting their URL linked to. You can also see one thing you also want to look at is the deleted links. We want to see how many links actually got deleted or live. You can see this one has a very low amount of deleted, tons of live links. Very good. Very, 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 very good. And I'm actually going to go bid on this right now. And we're going to get into this in the next section. So what we're going to do real quick, I'm going to close down this video, and we're going to be getting into the next section, which is all about finding our base sites. All right, this is Becker. I'll talk to you in 2 seconds.
Hello again, this is Becker, and what we're going to be talking about in this video is finding our base site. This is going to be the site that we end up building everything off of, the site we're going to be ranking in Google, and the site that is going to be making us money. We can call this our money site, we can call it whatever you want to do. I call it our home base site. And in our step 3 diagram, there's going to be this site right here. So it's basically going to be our main site. Now, the reason why we're doing this, you might be wondering why we don't go just get a new name from Namecheap, why we don't go and get an exact match domain. I'm actually going to talk a little bit really quickly about EMDs at the same time as well. And by the way, when we're making our sites, it's always going to be site, and then the page we're going to be ranking is going to be page whatever, or a keyword. We're going to be ranking inner pages in our site 9 out of 10 times. And we'll rank the home page for something big. But anyways, why we're doing this instead of just going and getting a fresh new domain is because these rank super fast. Sometimes they'll rank right away without any backlinks if it's niche specific. It's also very hard to get these sites penalized because they have trust in backlinks that already exist that look trustworthy in Google. This means we can get super aggressive with our SEO later on, which I'm going to show you how to do, and we can just jam the site up there. We don't have to worry about over optimization. We don't have to worry about a lot of things that come with other sites because the site already has so much trust. It already has a brand as well, so we don't have to build like what I like to call brand links going to a site, and these are essential right now for SEO, and these are basically links going into the site. I'm going to get into the type of backlinks like this in a bit, but these are the type of links going into a site that say like a brand. Like for example, SourceWave, if it had a bunch of links all going to the site that said, you know, SEO blog, SEO blog, SEO blog, wouldn't make sense. But it has tons of links that say SourceWave going into it, SourceWave SEO, SourceWave Alex Becker, whatever you want to do, makes the site look very, very, very authoritative in Google's eyes. Now, it also has pre-existing history, plus trust, plus age. Gives it a lot of trust in Google. Again, allows us to rank faster, get away with a more aggressive SEO, makes it harder to penalize. Now, we can also make these sites super relevant if they have the requirements I'm about to show you, and I'm going to show you how to find them. Now, with that also being said, guys,
we really don't want to go for EMD sites. In fact, sometimes we don't even want the keyword in the title. If it's like health news and we're making a health site that reviews like health supplements, that's fine. But we really don't want like healthsupplements.com or anything that we're going to be trying to rank for, because the way Google kind of looks at sites right now is, let's just say we have mysleepingreview.com, which is the product we're going to do. And our home keyword is mysleepingreview.com, and we have on this page right here my sleeping review. All right, and then we'll have like best my sleeping review. This in Google's eyes is really overkill because we have the keyword right here, we have the keyword right here. It's just too much on the site. And when we build any links that have my sleeping review in it, it lines up, it looks at it right here, it looks at it right here, it just turns into overkill. So it's almost easier to have like something like, I don't know, that one site I talked about, like open case study.com, best my sleeping review, because it makes it a lot more de-optimized, and that's what we're going to be doing later on. So what we need to look for, we need to look for a site that has mostly brand links that are non-niche specific. All right, so if we're getting a guitar site, we don't want it to have 1,000 links saying Fender guitar, Fender guitar, Fender guitar, because that's obvious sign of SEO. We just want big old brand links. If it's like, the more brandable and generic, the better. For example, if we find like a website that's named, I don't know, frankstevens.com, it just has a ton of links that say Frank Steven. What we can then do is, because the reason why we want that, guys, is because the site really has no identity. It just has a brand, which can be about anything. frankstevens.com could be a health site, it could be a guitar site, it could be an insurance site, whatever we want to make it. And that's why we want to look for sites that have brand links that don't really represent any niche, because then we can convert it into that. For example, we buy frankstevens.com and it has all these brand links, and then we just get really aggressive with exact anchor text links for, I don't know, my sleeping review or something like that. Suddenly, the site that has all this brand trust gets converted into a sleeping review site because it really had no niche before. It was just brandable. See how that works? It's very, very, very cool. We want to find sites that have high trust and good age. That's more important than the type of links going to it. High trust, good age, and quality brand links going to it. That's what we really want. We also want a lowish amount of links, or we want the links to be niche related. Two examples of this. If the site is frankstevens.com and has 100,000 links all saying Frank Stevens, it's going to be really hard to convert it into a niche site, because say we build like 5 links, that's 5 out of 100,000 links. But say it has like, you look at the percentage of it. Google looks at the percentage. It goes, that's like a drop in a swimming pool link-wise. We want to find a site that has maybe like 240 to 1,000 links and maybe like 50 to 200 referring domains, because then when we start building links to it, it's a bigger percentage of the links, and it allows us to get a bit more aggressive and kind of theme the site percentage-wise with that. So it allows us to just be super direct with our PR links before us. We're going to get really aggressive with it, but it also allows us to, you know, have a big enough footprint on the site without making it just too big. Like 100,000 links would be too big for us to really change. Or we can have a niche-related site. For example, if you bought like healthnews.com or like healthyfitmaster.com news or something like that, it has a lot of health links coming in, we can then convert this into a health site very easily, and boom, bada bing, rank it very, very quickly, because the links coming in are related to the niche we're about to bring it to. It's like the broad niche. We bought like a health site, and now we're ranking it for health supplements. See how that works? It sells those brand links coming in as well. But we really want to find those brand links. We want to find a reliable site over power. We don't want a site that has tons and tons of backlinks, because it really doesn't matter, because we're not going to be using the links from the site to rank other sites. We want a site that has good, solid trust, probably around a PR1 to PR3 to PR4 if we're lucky. But anywhere in that kind of range, it is just really reliable, has good links, and it's just a solid site. Now, brand links make sense to Google as all. The big thing I got to step on really quickly is brand links. Like, for example, if the site is openaccesscasestudy.com, which is the site I'm going to show you, when it has all these open access case study links going in, Google's just going to go, all right, this is obviously a study site. Then when I start putting up articles about studies on sleeping mouthpieces and stuff like that, it makes sense. We want the brand links to go to the site to sort of make sense with the website, sort of. Like if it's tomstevens.com, we can convert it into like Tom Stevens being a health reviewer or something like that. If it's like healthnews.com and it has tons of like healthnews.com links going to it, we don't want to try and convert that into a Qatar website. It doesn't make any sense. So just keep that in mind. If it has kind of niche related links, try and stick within that niche because then you're kind of fighting what the site was kind of designated to be. So I'm going to show you exactly what we're looking for in these types of sites, and let's just pop over there and do that now. Okay, so we're back in Majestic, and I want to kind of walk you through this site and why I initially chose this as my kind of base site. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to stick with this site, so just kind of bear with me right now. I might pick another site out here in a little bit, but I just want to show you exactly what I'm talking about as I go through this. So let's just start from the very beginning. What I like about this site right here, and why it's a good base site, openaccesscasestudy.com. Basically, there's virtually anything I can do with that website. It's a very generic, kind of broad term. It could be a study about anything, especially health and science-y. Now, what I also like is there's only about 194 backlinks. It has a high trust flow, high citation flow. So I can do some damage with that. If I go out there and I build a few PR links, which I'm going to show you how to build here in a little bit, it will not affect the anchor text ratio so much that it will make it be over-optimized, but it will make it enough so it makes a splash and can kind of accent the site. Now, if we look at the backlinks of the site, what we see, and I'll look at the anchor text really quickly, is really just a lot of broad stuff. We see a lot of stuff based around just studies, previews, studies, websites, stuff like that. So what I see right here is nothing that nothing that really tells what the site is about. So I see a lot of brand generic links right here, open access case study and studies. So what I can easily do is start building links to this website and make it about sleep studies. Very, very easily. Or make it about sleep apnea, sleep mouthpieces, anything like that. And when I say make it about that, it's not like I'm going to send links to the site. I'm going to show you to build these trust links here in a sec. It's going to be called the trust spread link section coming up. This is what actually kills these sites and turns them into just like powerhouses. But when I also go about talk about my PR links, I'm not going to like use my PR links to really change the theme of the site. My PR links are literally just going to be sleep mouthpiece, stuff like that, and I'm just going to jam it up there. So this is exactly what we want to look for. Generic links, not too many links, trustworthy, generic brand anchor text, that's it. So let me show you another site that might be good. Here's another example right here, mercedesnews.net. This would be a great site if you're making like a cars type website, or you're trying to rank it for like car insurance or something like that. You can see right here going through, if we just look at the anchor text, lots of generic brand anchor text. Mercedes News, yada, 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 yada. That's all there is to it. You can look at the summary. Not a ton of referring domains. You see 2,000. That's not a huge. We only see 143 referring domains, though. Don't pay too much attention to the backlinks for this. Look at the referring domains, because that's the amount of real link juice going to the site. If one site links to the same domain 20 times, it's pretty much the same as them linking to it 3 times. There's just diminishing returns on that. So this looks really, really good. One final thing we could do if we were making a site, we could be like about health news and stuff like that. You see the NUC News. This would make a great power site or a good base site, because it's really about nothing. It's just a ton of brand anchor text. And so we could start ranking this news site for like health terms or news about anything really, physical fitness, yeast infections, anime, whatever you want to put on there, because it's really just a news site. So that's exactly what we're looking for when we go through the domain search in Register Compass. Now I want to show you a few cool little searches you can put in here. I'm going to set the auction price to be bid less than 50, and I'll make sure the page rank is valid. I'm going to set those 2 settings right there. And there's a few different keywords you can put in that usually find these domains a lot faster. So I'm going to type in news. And the reason why I do this, usually a lot of old authority sites or old kind of generic sites right there usually have a lot of quality backlinks going to it. So bid price less than 50 has news and domain. Great. I'm going to wait for that to pull up, and I'll sing you a song while we wait. Oh wait, pulled up. No song singing for you right now. Okay, so I'm going to press the down and organize it by the SEO Domain Authority, and we're going to see what comes up on ye old screen.
So what I'm going to look for, I'm just going to look for something like we don't want to get adult mobile news unless we're making an adult site, but there we go. Let's go, we got PCAnews.com. I'm going to look for something that's kind of more niche focused first. I'm going to order it by domain authority. I already did that. Cool. Let's look at readingglassesnews.com. All right, let's see what's going on here. Chances are this is going to be an SEO site because no one really makes news sites about reading glasses. Let's just go throw this in real quick. Now let's look at the anchor text real quick. Glasses for reading, information on glasses. This is obviously pretty much a. Let's look at the links. Yeah, we just see some comment links. We just see directories. Nothing good there. We don't want that. We want a good, trustworthy site. realestatemarketnews.com. This could be great for our own niche site if we say we want to get into real estate or housing. Very, very lucrative niches. I'm going to assume really quick, usually you're not going to find a catch like this. Let's just look at the backlinks going into it. Okay, look, we got something decent coming right here, but we only got 3 referring domains. Nothing too great. I'm going to look at the referring domains and see what type of domains are linking in. We see social bookmark site linking in, research.com, real estate economics. Looks okay. Let's look at the historic index real quick. Let's look at the referring domains. This could be a real catch real quick. All right, Swift bookmarks, mortgagebuzz.com, Link Arena. He's obviously buying some links. Up, down, ride, real estate e-cards, teamhawking.com. What's research.com? Let's see what we got right here. Okay, this site right here looks like it might have good links. It might look like it has good links. We have a lot of spicy bookmark links coming in. It looks like they built bookmarks to this site, which isn't really the worst thing, but it also tells me they might have done some bookmarking in the past. So I really don't want bookmarks. We see a lot of bookmark sites, and usually Majestic doesn't pick up all the links that are being sent to my site. You got to remember that real quick. It only picks up the good links most of the time. A lot of the shitty links are usually buried deep with low. But when I'm seeing all these kind of bookmark links coming in, there's a chance there's probably a ton more backlink links or bookmark links that's not picking up. So while this might have decent links, let's look at the backlinks real quick, or look at the anchor text. It doesn't. It's on the. We got safe links. All right, this right here. This right here. Let's look at the site that this is coming from real quick. There we go. That is a safe backlink right there. I talked about that before. You see the RU. Look what it's going to probably come back as. All right, we don't want anything like that. If you see Russian lingo, it's the sign of the devil. So we're not going to go with that. And maybe it's not, but you know, let's just go with that. Let's go newsforgeeks.com. This could be promising. Let's see what it comes through right here. All right, cool. Look at this stuff right here. Viewfield Science, software and technology, software news, Yahoo founder. This is linking to a story. This looks really good, anchor text-wise, guys. Really good. Look at all this type of stuff right here. Security news, what's Facebook doing? Look at all this different type of anchor text. Look at all this stuff right here. This looks like an amazing, amazing pickup right here. Let's look at the summary really quick. All right, 18, 12, 16,000 backlinks. All right, let's look at the backlinks themselves. It has, all right, let's see, from plantmozilla.org. All right, look, and all these are relevant links coming in. Look at this really quickly. These are all really good. This doesn't look like a blog network site at all right here. It looks like just kind of a feed. Basically, look, we got TechnoRaddy. We got stuff from TechnoRaddy right here. This is an excellent site real quick, guys. You can see we got TechnoRaddy, we got big sites. Let's look at all the sites linking in really quickly. All right, PC Chimp, Scorks, iTunes 3T, Linux IT, Byte Hunter, O'Reilly.net. This is a great site, guys. This is a really, really, really good site. You can see that, and you see what the backlinks are all saying. It's telling me this used to be like just a news site for geeks, basically. Really simple. We could easily use this for cell phone rankings. We could use that for anything out there, anything based around technology, really. And we could go and rank it cell phones, software training, whatever we want to rank it for. Pick out your keywords. There you go. So this is a really, really good site right here, guys. Really, really good site. Let's just make sure it's indexed in Google. Just as we'll throw into Google really quick. And it shows up right here. It has a Twitter right here, News for Geeks. It has a link right here. It has a Facebook.
This is a great site, guys. This is exactly what we want to look for, and this is exactly what we want to look for in a base site. So hopefully, really quickly, this explains what we're going to be looking for in a base site. You can see it's right here going for 10 bucks. It expires in 1 day. Right now, I'm literally just going to go place a bid on this right now because it's a killer site. That's all I'm going to do right there. Boom. And basically what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to go to domain auction. I'm going to place a bid, and that's all there is to it. So let me just go put this in real quick. I'm going to show you, this is basically how we bid really quickly for this. I'm going to put in 20 bucks, and let's bid on this. Let me log in real quick. So there we go. I bid on this domain, and there we go. Oops, I need to hit submit. There we go. Cool, and that is all there is to it, guys. That's an excellent domain. You see exactly what I was looking for, that kind of generic anchor text, brand anchor text, and looking for that. I'm just going to go through the anchor text just a little bit more, guys. You see this really quickly. It's just all about software news. That's what it just tells us all the way. There's nothing right there, so we could easily build backlinks. There's no way we're going to over-optimize this. So you can see, yeah, all this cool stuff right here. This is absolutely great, guys. This is an absolutely great domain to pick up because we can make this about anything software-wise. This is a real gem when it comes to a base site. Hopefully I can pick this site up tomorrow, and we'll actually start using this as a case study site if I can grab it. So with all that being said, guys, this is Becker. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, guys, welcome to another ROI optimization video, and in this one we're going to be finding our rankers and our transfers. All these fun lingos. Anyways, I'll explain this. Basically what we're going to be finding, and you guys remember the diagram before, actually, let me scroll down real quick and find it. You remember what we talked about before. We're basically going to be showing you how to find the power sites and transferal sites in this system, so you can really go out there and kill it. With that being said, also, really quick, guys, if you're brand new to this and you're just getting started, all you really need is power sites to start off with. You can get tremendous results like that, and then when you start feeling comfortable and understanding, being able to get rankings at will, then start playing with the transferal sites. If you're a pro, I suggest you try out the transferal sites. They're pretty dang neat. So just keep that in mind, and you've probably been watching these videos so far and you kind of have the overall vibe of how to pick up sites. So what this video is going to be a lot about is just picking up clean sites, because you already know the signs to look for. You kind of already know what's going through my head. So just keep that in mind really quickly. We're going to touch on transferal sites just a little bit in this video, because it's basically the same thing as picking power sites. We're just picking weaker, more stable sites. So we're going to go back up here, and we're going to explain why. All right, so the reason why we're getting rankers and transferals is this is the main oomph in our rankings. This is where 90% of our rankings are going to come from, and the main job is just jamming our sites up there. Now, we will be building a lot of other links in this course. We'll be able to building brand and trust links, but a lot of other links you're going to find in SEO, their main job is to build trust for a site. It's not so much to jam the site up there. People try to jam sites up there with like lots of bookmarks and comments and other stuff like that. It doesn't really have much of an effect, and all it really does is take your site down. The best way to use kind of those mass links is to build massive trust, create a really good looking footprint, and then jam it up there with PR sites. Also, the reason why we're getting those transferal sites is to multiply the power of PR sites. Now, what we're looking for when it comes to our power ranker sites is it power, period. We don't care if it's relevant, we don't care, we just want healthy power. That's all we want, healthy power. Don't care what niche it's in, don't care what the URL is, don't care what it used to be, as long as it has healthy, good old power. And we're looking for sites that are not broken, aka don't have those crappy spam links, pornographic adult links, drug links, Chinese links, all sorts of weird stuff like that. We want to make sure it's not penalized. And we want to make sure it's not SEO spammed, where it's like oak leaves over and over and over again, like we saw before. Now, having higher referring domains is great, unlike the base, where we're looking for something that kind of has a mediocre amount of links. It's really hard also to find powerful sites that are in your niche, so don't really worry about it. It's a bonus, but don't worry about it. It's not that important. Now, we're looking over power versus reliability, because worst case scenario, if we link to our site, it's really hard for one of these links to do any damage. Usually if it's broken, worst case scenario, it's just not going to help at all, especially if you have a site that already has authority going through it. It's not really going to be able to take it down. It's hard to take a site down with one bad link. And in this scenario, you're never going to really have a bad link. You just might have a mediocre, meh link in this kind of situation. So we're looking for powerful. We're looking for the ruster busters really easily. Now, really quick, it does not have to be related, but it is a plus though. We want to have, if it's related to our niche, awesome, great. That's a great link. You might want to consider using that site as a base site though. If it is related, that's great, not required. Again, I cannot stress enough, it's not required. We just want powerful sites with powerful links. For our external sites, we're really just looking for PR1 to 2 domains with stable backlinks that are not spammed. These are very easy to pick up for cheap. We're also going to try and do this very cost effectively. In this video, I'm just going to show you what to look for. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to do it really cheaply so that you can do this without wasting too much time. On top of this, guys, in the bonus section, I'm going to talk about really going out there, using brokers, all that kind of stuff. So get prepared for that. It's going to be really cool as well. So we're going to hop over to my browser right now and do exactly what we've been doing before. Let's go find some good domains. All right, guys. We are back at our good buddy Register Compass, and we're going to be basically looking for powerful domains that we can pick up and use as backlinks. Now we're going to be doing more of the same, except searching for sites that kind of have power going behind them. I'm sure by now you kind of see the pattern of how we're doing this, and basically what this section is all about is analyzing the domains. In the next section, I'm going to show you how to do this really cheaply, and in the bonus sections, for this, you're going to find them in the bonus area. I'm going to show you how to work with PR vendors and kind of neat little tricks to going up and picking these domains up as well. Those are going to be kind of like the little tricks and stuff like that. Working with PR vendors is also very time efficient. I'm going to get into that in the bonus section as well. But what I want you to be able to do is, whether you're going through a vendor, whether you're using these tricks, you know exactly how to analyze these domains. So for this situation right here, I'm going to look for page rank is valid. I'm going to set the bid price less than $100. So 150 bucks right here, because I don't want to bid any more than that. We don't want to be spending 200 bucks on a domain, especially when we're starting off. Maybe later on, cool, but definitely not right now. Now, what we want to do, guys, put that right there. Page rank is valid. Want to make sure everything's going hunky-dory right there. So going through, great. We've got 34,000 domains right here. Now I'm just going to kind of filter through these guys, and we're going to see what we can find as we go through. Now, one little bidding technique I want to show you really quick. I picked this up from Greg Morrison at NHB. Be sure to check that out. I'm sure if you're around SourceWave, you're going to run into them. That's one of our best friends over at NHB. Great guys. And what I mostly like to do, I like to use PR vendors, which I'm kind of an expert at. I also have people bidding on domains for me as well. But what I'm going to show you kind of right here is kind of how you want to bid in the first place when it comes to domains. What you really want to be doing, guys, when you go through all these domains, and I'm going to actually go for the domain search. I'm going to make it public right here, so we're only seeing like GoDaddy and stuff like that. Kind of more reasonable domains. There's actually enough. Screw that. I'm just going to look at everything that's going through here. I changed my mind. So when it comes to domains, guys, what you really don't want to do is get in bidding wars, because a lot of times they'll go up and they'll just keep going up and stuff like that. You'll end up wasting time. What you want to do a whole lot of times, guys, is you want to find a big collection of domains. Like every day, go out there and find 10 domains you like, bid on all of them. What's going to happen a lot of times, you'll probably win 2 of them. And if you see domains you sort of like, just go bid on all of them. And you'll usually pick up 1 or 2 of them. And then what you can also do is wait when the domains are about to expire right here, and then kind of jump in maybe an hour beforehand, place the final bid. If it keeps going on and on at like the 5-minute mark and you just get in bidding battles, don't do that stuff. Just kind of get out of there. Just go and pick up the easy domains. That's the best way to do it, most cost efficient. If you're going to be getting in bidding wars, there's no reason not to just use a PR vendor, in my opinion. So keep that in mind. Be bidding on lots of domains. Try to bid on like 10 domains a day. If you win the auction, great. If it goes, check in the last hour before it expires. If there's a domain you really like, don't watch it the whole entire 8 days or 4 days and stuff like that. In fact, you can actually go in here and set the domain expire day to just 1 day, so they're all just relevant domains. You're not going to have to wait like a week to go get them. Then at that point in time, guys, swoop in at the last hour, place the last bid. If it goes up a little bit, maybe bid a few times when it gets down to like the last few minutes. Get in a little bidding war, but don't let it go crazy. Don't go crazy for it. There's always more domains to pick up. So let's just go straight through this really quickly. What I'm looking for as I go through is I want to avoid any domains that really have SEO keywords, like diamonds, earrings, any commercial keywords. Does this mean they're naturally bad? No.
but it's just not the best thing. So I see right here, Belly Buster Burritos. This looks like it might have been an old business's website. When you see that kind of stuff that doesn't make sense, it's obviously no one's going to try and rank for Belly Buster Burritos. Maybe something good's going on here. Maybe this used to be an old business. Now I'm doing this all live right in front of you. This is all just me researching right in front of you to find powerful domains. And I want to find like 4 powerful domains right in front of you. So we got this. All right, first thing we see, anchor text, boner pills. Bad. Bad right off the bat right there. We don't want that. All right, so the Belly Buster Burritos is a no-go. All right, obviously someone was spending that kind of stupidness right there. All right, I see sputteroo.com. Just random generic term, PR4. Great. Let's go throw that in the Site Explorer. Oops, threw it in the wrong spot. Don't do what I do. Just do as I say. All right, so look at this really quickly. We do see a little bit of Chinese anchor text right here, but we're mostly seeing just... but we're seeing right here, generic, female, this Viagra. All right, we got lots of boner pills going on right here. So, gotta go through that real quick. You can see how just quickly I'm just looking at the anchor text. It's like the first thing I'd like to look at. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. And I'm gonna actually go to the second page because I just don't want to, all these are gonna be looked at by people anyways. So what I'm looking for again, guys, is just stuff that maybe looks like it used to be an old business or it was not an SEO site. And I also don't want like article sites or sites that used to be directories. Remember those before. All right, we got Lincoln200.net. This looks like it might have been maybe like a historian website, maybe something like that. Let's go throw that in there. Hopefully Lincoln's not selling boner pills. All right, so we're not seeing too many backlinks going on right here. All right. There we go. This looks all right. We got links from Facebook, Springfield, Illinois, U.S., Showcase, Lincoln Walk, music program, speech, Lincoln Literature, Lincoln Tea, Lincoln 200. This looks like a civil reenactment kind of website right here. This looks really good. This looks really good. Illinois. Let's look at the anchor text profile real quick. Looking good. It's looking really good in the sites that it's coming from. Look at all this anchor text right here. It's obviously this is something based around Illinois and Abraham Lincoln. All right, cool stuff right there. PR is verified. I'm going to go throw this in Google really quickly, even though I know it's going to show up. See it showing up right there. Let's just type in Lincoln 200, see if it shows up. All right, nothing too crazy right there. All right, so looking really good. Let's look at the summary really quick. TrustFlow21, look at this. This is an excellent website. This is probably going to get into bidding war, but I like this website. That is awesome. So what I see right here is going for $10, expires in 8 days. That's not too great. What I'm going to do really quickly is I'm just going to go right here, and I'm going to throw in a handy dandy notepad. So cool stuff right there. It's on GoDaddy. I'm going to go bid on this right now just so you can kind of see the bidding process. We're going to go, let's go through it real quick. Oops. All right, cool. We got that right there. Let's bid on that. It's going for $25 right now. So let's just put in $30. And you know, this is a really good domain. This is probably going to go for $150, $200 around that. It looks really good. So cool. Just going to leave it at that. That's a good domain we can look at. You can see exactly why that was a great domain. Good backlinks, no crap going to it. PR5. Excellent domain. That's absolutely excellent. All right, we got GameGum.com right here. And this is coming from Namejet. And the way Namejets work, you can actually save a buck on really good domains because most people don't really look at the Namejets too much because you have to pay $69 up front and then it starts the bidding process. So anybody that also paid $69 also is in the running. If no one else bid $69, you can usually jump on there. And a lot of people are hesitant. They're kind of cheap. So let's just go look at GameGum.com and see what we got going right here. Again, Lincoln 200 was a great domain. Really good example. All right, so we got 135,000 backlinks. Never the best thing. Let's look at the anchor text. Let's use the best sign right there. All right, so this used to be a game website. Look at all this anchor text right here coming in. It obviously used to just be a game news website. You can see all this stuff about flash games, puff games, cool stuff like that. We see a few dirty links coming in here. With that being said, guys, it looks like this used to be kind of like a
adult-ish games website where it just have all sorts of inappropriate games. You can see like Heroin Hero and stuff like that. Dating simulation games. Don't let that really turn you around. This doesn't make it a bad website. It makes it kind of weird website, but it probably has a lot of power going through it. What we see is, again, all right, we see lots of like Directory Vault, online games. We see just a lot of game websites linking to it. Nothing really too crazy. Artwork, time wasters. CSS Beauty, Melting Minds page, image links right here, so that's good. We don't see a lot of no follow links, so we know these aren't really a bunch of comments. News, CNET.com. Look at that, that's really good. CNET, Solution Watch, this looks really good to me. Freeonline.org. A lot of them talking about CSS, which is like Flash and stuff, which are on the sites. Art sites. And you're not seeing any spam stuff. No one. You see like Juegos Online. This is clearly a game site, and this site right here is clearly just for trying to rank for games. You see a lot of brand terms. This domain looks really good. This domain looks really good, so I'm going to throw that right there. All right, we got two really good domains right here. I'm not going to go do the names yet right now, but 69 bucks, well worth it right there. That's a good domain. There's an 80% chance that's a really good domain. PR3, massive backlink profile. HighNoonAlways.com. You get a PR2 right here, starting bid at 12 bucks. Okay, and really, when we're going through the cheapness, we really want to find domains in the one-day area. I'm just going to go through and kind of look at these domains as examples. All right, High Noon Always. It's obviously catering. This is a catering. All right, we see Adderall, buy prescription Adderall, bada bing. Obviously, it's about being awake all the time by taking lots of prescription Adderall. All right, so look, this is obviously spam. All right, second within looking at it, bam, bad site. Let's go. Keep on going down the list of weird, funny sites. And there we go, weird site. Only php.com. Maybe this is like a PHP-based old website. It says right here has 9 million links. Let's see what's going on here. If it's a real site and it has 9 million links, then this is obviously going to be like the mecca. All right, we got 117,000 backlinks, good trust flow. Let's look at this anchor text, see if there's anything going on right here. Look at this. All right, really good anchor text profile right here. Look at all this. This is obviously a real site. Used to be a real site, has real links going to it. We don't see any Viagra. We just see this is obviously a site about PHP. Got some Russian links right here. Let's look into this really quickly. It's very possible that someone is just looking at, oops. Let's just make sure there's no SAPE RU links right here. All right, this is coming from just graphic. This is just comment right here. Chat box doesn't really matter. All right, cool. This looks really good to me as well. PHP resources. This used to just be a PHP resource site. You can see right here we got EDU sites linking into it, not deleted. Right on the home page of an EU site right there. That's excellent. That's amazing. Look at this. This is really good. This is obviously just used to be a resource. So this right here looks really good. We got relevant sites, php.com, linking into it. This is good. This is good. What I'm going to do really quickly, again, going on GoDaddy for 100 bucks. Got 50 days. This is probably going to skyrocket. This is going to skyrocket right now. So they're just going to run this one up right here. So that's probably not the best one to look into, but great example of what a cool domain looks like. Main Street Audio. Looks like it used to be a business. Has a PR of 0. Dates back to 2002. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's just look at the anchor text again. Obviously, it used to just be a car website, audio-based. Looks like the anchor text is really good. Let's look at the backlinks, make sure there isn't any spam going on here. All right, all relevant sites, Cheap Wheels, Custom Wheels, West Side Chevrolet. Let's see, Auto Engines, Car Stereo Pro. We got relevant sites coming in. We got really good looking links. Let's look at the amount of trust we got going in here. Trust flow's a little low. This might be a risky site. I'm going to go throw this in the Google. We'll actually just throw it into my browser. Let's look at the PR at Google. Something's off because there's no reason a site like this would have a PR of 0 with all those backlinks. Let's throw this in real quick. Oh, this could be bad right here. All right, you see right here, site's not showing up. Looks like a good site. Main Street Audio, no, this site obviously got blasted. All right, we only see it showing up on GoDaddy. We don't see the actual domain showing up anywhere. We can type in the site, but this does not look promising. Yep, site's not showing up. You can see one page right here. We're not seeing the home page. We're not going to touch this site. All right, we got counterland.com. Let's not do that. That looks like it might be a business. Anyway, let's just look at it real quick as a bad example. Throw that guy in there real quick. Oops. Throw that guy in there real quick again. We're seeing nothing. Nothing going on right here. It looks kind of fishy. Oh, never mind. There's tons of backlinks. Let's look at the anchor text. Look, anchor text is diversified, but not too much. Looks like someone was probably doing SEO to this website. ATM experts free, ATM placement free counter. Looks like, in my opinion, how many referring domains are coming in? Let's look at the referring domains real quick. Alright, we see, I don't know, we got eBay, we got some maybe decent looking stuff going on right here. Let's try and find some comment links and stuff like that. Alright, let's look kind of deep in here, see if we can find like any signs of spam. HTML counter. Looks like we got a bunch of really quality sites all based around kind of ATM repair. We got a lot of the ATM stuff right there. Molding sunlight, and the reason why I'm okay with kind of the anchor text stuff here is because it looks like the same sites are shooting it just over and over and over again, which means like site-wide sites and stuff like that. Maybe 50-50 on this one because it doesn't look too great because the only bad thing I'm seeing right here is just the over-optimization of anchor text. But you're seeing a lot of image links. Got links from eBay. This obviously used to be a real business right here. The one thing you want to look, guys, is the referring domains isn't that high. Isn't that high. That's a good thing right here. We see 900,000 links, but it's really coming from only like 500 domains. What I want to do, I want to go throw this in here because let's just see what we got coming back in Google. Alright, free counter, visitor counter, hit counter, detailed... Alright, so it looks like this was SEO optimized before. Let's throw this bad boy into the... looks like it's already up there right now. This might... Has a PR of 3. Alright, what we're looking at right here, I don't know. This could be look. It's very over optimized SEO wise, but this could be a good domain. So I'm not going to use it. Let's go and try and find one really good domain finally before we go and kind of close down this section. We're just looking for these domains, and that's all we're going to do. This is all about buying powerful domains. GilbertWilliams.com. All right. Now it's going for 60 bucks. Let's just look into this domain, and might be a good example of what like a person's name domain looks like. Got 8,000, 1,000. Have a high trust flow. Okay, cool. Let's look at the anchor text. What's going on here? This also used to be his artwork site. This is excellent. This is exactly what I want to see because this guy used to actually be an artist, and all he's going to have is just brand anchor text coming in from Gilbert Williams. This could also be good if we were trying to get into like the art niche or something as a base site. Let's look at the backlinks. Do we see any spam? Nope, just all art related right here. All branded anchor text. Yeah, there's no penalization for people's names either. All right, it's okay if they over-optimize their name. Yeah, this is they're all getting relevant links. Really cool. All right, so that's really just quickly what it is right there. It's going for 60 bucks. Gonna throw that in there. And those are 3 really stellar domains right there, all going for 12, 60, 70 bucks. Again, we want to find domains that are expiring a bit sooner, but that's exactly what we want to look for. Just these names, these brandable links, you see the pattern. Sort through the crap. You can usually tell right away by the anchor text. And then if the anchor text doesn't give it away right away, look at the links and just try and find lots of crap links in the first 5 pages. If it looks good after that, throw it into Google. Like we can see, we just have more art-related stuff right here. And nothing really, we don't really have any spam links right here. We don't see the same. We see maybe some forum links right here, but obviously just people sharing the galleries. All looks like really authentic links right there. So I would pick up this domain real quick. It has really good just everything. Really good just everything going through it. Also look at the backlinks.
They're all just going in a normal rate the whole entire time. It's not all over the place, bouncing everywhere. So these are 3 domains. Feel free to go bid on them as well. Don't build in Lincoln 200. I really like that. And that's how we find the powerful sites. Really quickly, what we want to look for also in our transfer sites is usually these PR1s and stuff like that, like this one right here, autocolser.org. It's a PR1. Has a decent domain authority. Let's just look at this real quick. We want to find just PR1s or PRNAs that have really good link profiles. Okay, this is not what we're looking for. Okay, we're gonna go try and find maybe just some. Let's go back maybe like 5 pages so we can find like the stuff that people really aren't looking at. All right, we see like this one, Qzx700 Let's look. I'm betting it's gonna have a lot of foreign links coming into it. Yeah, tons and tons and tons of that. Let's actually just go and make it a little bit more niche down. All right, I'm going to go back to the search because I'm finding all these massive sites because this is just every site that's out there. Let's just type in, what we want to do is find our little transfer sites. What we want to also do is kind of look for them to be niche specific. So let's just type in maybe like health, and PageRank doesn't have to be 100. PageRank has, let's just leave it like that. Let's look at the bid price under 30 bucks, and let's leave it at that for this point in time. I think that's all we really need. And let's just say that we want a PR of, actually we're just going to order it by, let's just go find the domains real quickly. All right, we got 2,000 expiring right here, or on auction. Great. And usually when we get into the kind of more niche specific, it's going to be a little bit harder to find powerful domains, but there's a lot of this little quality ones sitting around every now and then. All right, so let's go through and find something that's not too crazy. All right, Robin Lassie Health Coach right here has a PR0, has a decent thingy right here, not too bad. Dates back to 2012. Let's go throw this in here and look at the backlinks. All right, cool. We got a lot of good external backlinks, decent amount of referring domains, 0 trust flow, nothing too great. All right, so what we can do right here, guys, it has good backlinks. It does have really good backlinks. It's about speakers, over 40 females, nothing spammy. This could be a good transferal site right here. I'm going to check to make sure it's still, I'm going to make sure it's not completely blown up. It has a PR0 right here. I'm going to go through it in Google. And you can see when we throw it in there, it shows up right there. You can see it used to be a real site. Like, this would be a real good site just to pick up for maybe 12 bucks and then transfer power through, because it used to be a real site. It looks very niche specific. So when we're looking for our transferal sites, I'm going to get into a little bit more in transferals in the bonus section, is kind of like the advanced section. Just when we're looking for transferals, we kind of want them to be niche specific so we can transfer power through that niche specificness. And we also want them to just be kind of smaller, realistic looking sites. So that's all there really is from there. Let's just look at a few more. Rosemouth Boys Soccer. All right, sounds a little creepy, but whatever. All right, we'll throw that in there. All right, we got a lot of backlinks. This looks kind of weird for a site that's about boys soccer. But you can see really quickly, go to anchor text right here. And we got all sorts of, we got Gucci. We got Gucci stuff right here. All right, so obviously not the best one. But you guys kind of catch the drift. Power sites, we want to look for stuff that's similar to the sites we found before. Transferal sites, we want to look for stuff that's niche specific, cheap, and not too powerful, because so we can kind of just go in there, steal it really easily, and use them just as excess sites. Don't want to spend more than 20 bucks, 30 bucks on those sites. Okay, so I'm going to see you guys in the next video where we talk about how to do this really cheaply. Alright, hey guys, what is going on? This is Becker, and in this section, really quickly, I want to show you how to do this as cheap as possible. Now, as you've seen so far, the research process isn't all that different. I'm pretty sure you can already kind of understand what we're going to be looking for, how we're going to do the research process, yada yada. So I'm not going to get too much into that and not do as much research as I did in the other videos. I'm more so going to be showing you how to find the really cheap domains. Now, also remember, throughout this course, at the end of it, in the bonus section, there's the vendor instructions, how to basically go out there, get mass buys from vendors or get good deals from vendors. And there's also the way to get your PR sites paid for you by being able to rent them out, sell them very easily without having to be much of a salesperson. So don't so much worry about that right now. If you're looking to do this cheaply, you can have it all paid for you, or you can do it very, very cheaply at a very reasonable price. Now again, what we're going to be doing right here
is we're basically going to be going out there and trying to look for authorities real quick. And when it comes to our base site, we only really want something that has some age. If you're trying to do it really cheaply, just get something for 12 bucks, or you can just go register a new domain. It's not the end of the world if you do that, but having a strong base does give you a big advantage. Now, also, if you're doing things cheaply, you probably don't want to pick the most competitive keywords in the world. Just first off right there. So, what we're going to basically be doing right here is I'm going to just show you how to do this super cheaply using a few tricks on basically Register Compass to get it going. So let's hop over and do that now. Alright guys, so when we're doing this process right here, there's a few tricks. We can find really cheap domains on public auction very easily. We want to put the bid price less than 30. We can also use pre-releases, and we can also use the buy now function. And when we do that, we can kind of find a few ways to get around the general problems in the way. So first what I want to do is I'm going to hit page rank valid, page rank must be valid, or page rank may be valid. I also want to set it so it expires in the next 1 day, because what we're going to be doing is some very sneak in their bidding, and we're going to be bidding on a lot of things. So we don't want to be waiting, 2 weeks for it to actually come through. Now, let's just go through and let's actually just get down to this. So first off, let's start with the first kind of example. We're going to set the auction type to public, and we want to drop the next 1 day. We want the bid price below 30. Now, guys, I'm not going to go into the research as much as possible right here. I'm just going to give you some tips on how to find them, because you guys know exactly what to look for. However, when you're going through these domains, what you want to be is just a little less strict. Find domains for 12 bucks and then just get them and just bid on a bunch of domains that look sort of good. A lot of times PR sites, even if they aren't totally 100% healthy, still can give you a good boost in the rankings. It's kind of odd. It's kind of, not the best idea, but you want to go out there, and what I suggest looking at is the 1s, 2s, 3s, around that area. I wouldn't try too much for the 5s, because frankly, if a site is a PR5 and it's decent, it's not going to go for under 30 bucks. You're just going to have to pull off some Willy Wonka magic right there. So what I would do right here, I would go back maybe 3 pages in the auctions, because you're going to have everybody looking at the stuff right here. And one thing I'm right here, I put the drops in the next, let's just put 1 day as well. I messed up that search right there, I gotta go back. Alright, so that brings it down to actually 1,600 auctions. So right here we have a bunch of domains that are expiring in the next day or so. Alright, so we got this one, we got all the hours right here. We're gonna put it by SEO Moz Domain Authority again. And there we go. So we got everything right here. It's expiring in the next, usually 24 hours. So this is usually something we go through. And what you want to do in this scenario, guys, is I'm not going to do the same research you've seen me doing over and over again. We just want to go and find the same exact domains. I'd look in the 1 to 2 range, and I would kind of just go from there. You just need to start looking at every single domain right here and find the ones that are kind of going for 12 bucks. Then what you want to do at this point in time, guys, is you just want to bid on them. Just bid on a bunch of domains. Try to bid on like 20 domains. You're going to win maybe 2 to 3 to 4 of them in the next 10 hours, 24 hours. So that's a really good deal. And this allows you to pick up domains for 12 to 30 bucks or something like that. What I would do is I would personally bid maybe $20 to $25 on each one. Just put it high to begin with, and then let it go from there. You're going to catch a lot of ones that kind of sink below the radar of a lot of other people. So that's exactly what I would do right here. Put the exact search right here. Below 30 bucks, page rank valid, may be valid. Then you want to go, just expires in 1 day, and you just want to research. Now what you can also do, guys, is you can put it in the buy now. Alright, and we want to put the buy now. I'm going to close all this stuff right here. Buy now allows us to just buy it right now, no bidding. The only downside is sometimes the sites are spamish, and we want to, that's just how it is sometimes. People put it up for auction if it's a decent domain. However, there are a lot of gems. Now the way buy now works, we simply just go through, and all we do is if we like the domain, we buy it instantly for the price it is set at. So we have it below 50 bucks. And what we want to do is the same exact thing as before, guys. Order it by SEO Moz Domain Authority. And then literally just go down and look at everything. You can see a lot of domains going for 20, 15, 10 bucks, 10 bucks, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That's all you want to do. I'm guessing a lot of these are going to be spam. So I'm not going to look at all of them. You already know what a spam site looks like. You know what a good site looks like. Just be a little less strict and maybe pick up domains that look okay. So that's all you want to do in the buy now. You can just go to the buy now and literally pick up domains just right there for 8 bucks. That's a PR1. I'm just going to throw this in real quick. I'm 9 out of 10 times it's going to be spam, but that one time out of 10 you're able to pick up a decent domain. So you can see this one's not too great right here. Let's just go and find one that has decent anchor text just for the sake of it. Let's try like littleshepherd.org. All right, right there, going for 44 bucks. Let's just throw that in there. Oops, throw it in the Site Explorer. And what we got right here, look, we got just a basic looking anchor text right here. Let's look at the anchor text ratios. It's a PR1, remember that? Look at really good anchor text ratio. This looks pretty good to me. I'm not going to look too deep into it. Looks really good, actually. Let's look at the referring domains. And it looks just like, all right, so it's being linked to from a bunch of Christian sites. You see that? Shepherd Valley, Good Shepherd, got relevant links, got good anchor text, boom. This is a site I'd pick up for 44 bucks. All right, just boom right there, easy site, you can pick it up right away. So the final thing I want to show you really quickly is if we go over to the pre-release sites, which is all Namejet. I'm going to put that right here because all the bids are going to start off at 69 bucks. And then what we're going to basically do, and that's it right there. We got the, oh, actually, let me go right here. Domain is valid. Right there, going to hit that real quick. Oh, and also I'm going to take away the health keyword right there. All right, cool. So redefine that auction just a bit. All right, so we got 14,000 auctions there on pre-release. Same exact thing, guys. The only difference is with pre-releases, they're not heavily as watched as the public auctions. You're going to end up paying about 69 bucks per domain, a little bit more expensive, but you can pick up some really quality domains most people aren't looking at because it's $69. They're being a little bit cheaper. They want to get the steals. If you can be the person who's going to be, all right, I'm just going to settle for $70 domains, you can find some really, really good stuff. And this is where a lot of vendors actually get a lot of their stuff after I talk to them because people don't watch this as much. So we have it by SEMA's Domain Authority. I'm going to jump to maybe like page 3. And of course we want to again set it so that it expires within a day's time so we can go in there and do all the betting, don't have to wait very long for the results. And that's all there is to it. So you just want to go through, scan through there. We got one right here, starcraftuniverse.org, PR3. Let's look at the links real quick. It could be good, or it could be bad. It could be like a, let's look at the backlinks real quick. And look at this right here. We got a site right here coming from a lot of PC sites right here. There we go. Like, this looks really good. This looks really good for 69 bucks. These are great looking backlinks. Great looking backlinks. PC Gamer, Massively Joystick, all sorts of really relevant backlinks coming in with just pretty generic anchor text. Let's just look at the anchor text right here. And there you go. This looks like one that I would bid on because it has just relevant, wide, diversified anchor text coming in. And it's PR3. Look at that. A lot of backlinks, not spammy anchor text, not spammy sites coming in, actual relevant sites. There's a winner chicken dinner. So with that being said, guys, those are 3 different ways to save a lot of money on domains and not end up having to pay $100, $200 per domain. If you have any questions, be sure to hit us up on the Facebook group, and we're going to be moving on to the next section where we start actually going out there and using these sites, using them to rank our sites and putting it all together. Remember the bonus sections I talked about earlier, and be sure to look into the advanced training section as well in this course. It's going to show you some other handy tricks to this. All right, guys, this is Becker. Hope you guys enjoyed this section.